my local record real quick, guys. Apologize.
I'm sorry.
That'll do the introductions.
Did Loki leave us?
Sorry. That'll do the introductions.
He's camera shy.
I feel like he knows when the camera's on and he just like runs away from it. Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to ShaggyTv episode 8. Alright guys, what's up? Hearthstone. This is basically my Hearthstone ShaggyTv. I will be basically my Hearthstone ShaggyTv. Opening up 102 packs. There's an echo. Opening up 102 packs. Oh, it's because my thing's open. I'm so sorry, guys. Opening up 102 packs. Oh, it's because my thing's open. I don't have my headphones on, so I didn't see that. Oh, it's because my thing's open. I don't have my headphones on. I'm so sorry. I was watching. I actually show you guys what I was watching so you guys can check. I'm sorry, it's fixed. I apologize. 100% my fault. If you go to hearthstone.com, actually, if you guys like the game, I would. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was my fault. I have my stream on. It's usually muted, but I had it on because I was watching this. They just did a beta streamer tournament, which unfortunately I wasn't invited to. I don't know why. They said they picked all the best streamers. I don't know how I didn't get picked. But if you go to the video demand section right here, I'll actually have it in the comment section on my YouTube for you guys to check out. But you can go watch that. There's like a lot of really good players playing. Wreckful, if you guys are familiar with him, he played. They were too scared to face you. You're right.
Obviously, that's gotta be what it is, man.
That's what it was. All Wreckful and Kunjin and Cryptarian, all those guys that like fucking showing everybody.
Wreckful was there.
Yeah, Wreckful was there.
He's one of the best streamers.
Yeah, right. He got third. He ended up getting third. Playing a druid deck like a fucking noob. But real quick, I want to introduce who all's with me. We have Munza right here. Hello. This is my buddy Munza, and we have Aaron right here, which
How's
is
it going, guys?
Kind of off the side there. Aaron's actually the cool guy who actually gave me his beta key so I could play this wonderful, wonderful game. So thank you, Aaron. You're the coolest kid ever. I've already had a stream dedicated to you being the coolest kid ever.
I do what I can, guys.
Munza actually left us to go to Germany, so I don't even know if he still speaks English. Actually, to be honest with you, he probably doesn't. See, doesn't. I don't know what that means. But these are two of the guys that I play a lot of Magic with back when I actually played a lot of Magic. And so I thought it would be really fun if today, when we showed you guys Hearthstone, kind of just bust up a couple packs of Hearthstone. And by a couple, I mean 102 packs of Hearthstone, and just kind of show you guys kind of how we analyze cards as like a, I guess a team or whatever, and how we kind of bounce off ideas and what, how we think a card could be good or how it could be bad. And, kind of how we build decks after we've got all of our cards and been like, how are we going to build this deck? And usually it involves us just going up to Tata and be like, Tata, like, help us.
Please make sure this is right. Did I?
please
do I have
don't.
enough land?
Please don't yell at us.
Basically.
Okay. So yeah, the whole point of this stream though is to show you guys Hearthstone and kind of give you guys an idea of basically what Hearthstone does right and what it does wrong, and why I think Hex can learn a lot from this game, and why also I think that these are two completely different games. Hex and Hearthstone are very different, even though they do look similar on the surface. Do you think is this card good at Magic is a good way to evaluate Hearthstone cards? Yes, I do. I actually think that's a good way to evaluate lots of cards. I love how no one calls me throughout the day until I'm doing a stream. But I think it is actually a great way to evaluate cards because it's a card game, and like if a card, you can learn a lot just from, I guess, like how Magic cards are, right? Like you can kind of tell from card advantage or.
Yeah, I mean, if you know that like something is good in Magic, like spot removal is always relevant in Magic, or like a board wipe is good in Magic, or like you saying, card advantage is good in Magic, then like, you can tell generally how good they're going to be in Hex or Hearthstone, how much value you're going to get out of your card.
Sure, like, so the way I like to kind of explain things like that is actually a big part of just pro gaming, or just being good at games, is it's really good to kind of pick out the parts of a game that are the same in almost every game. So like, for example, in card games, card advantage would be one thing that is super good in every card game. Like even like poker, like if there was a time in poker where you had more cards than your opponents, like you would win. You would have a chance to win more. So like Go Fish, for example, would be the same way. Like it doesn't matter what the card game is, as long as you have card advantage, you have a better chance of winning. Your odds are in your favor because you have more cards.
Sure.
So that's a good key mechanic to understand is card advantage is something I'm sure we'll talk about a lot. Except Uno. All right, Master Fed, you're
right.
You're right. I guess Uno. I mean, get shit on.
Yeah, what about you get all the wild cards? You still don't you?
Actually,
can't you just be like wild, move on?
I haven't played Uno in forever. I mean, I guess like I don't know. Master Fed, I don't actually believe you. I think Uno is all about card advantage.
I'm not certain that you know what you're talking about.
Doesn't Uno mean like 1,000 cards in French or something like that?
Actually, why do you say German? That's like you can actually back that up.
Because I know the word for one in
Sure. Sure. So we're just gonna go ahead and move into to Hearthstone here. Draws fours.
Draw fours himself in Uno. Dude, is that not like the pro play in Magic? That's really good.
That's really good. That's really good. So real quick, I do want to answer Master Fett's question. That actually wasn't Master, it was David's question. Nope, that's not. Whose fucking question is it?
Do you think this card is good?
I already answered it. It's the one that said like how much the cards cost. I don't even know where that's at.
How much do packs cost?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know who asked.
Master Fett.
Okay, Master Fett, you're a noob. That's how much packs cost. So if you go to the store here, one pack is 100 gold. Which is actually pretty easy to get. Like if you do your daily every day, you get like 40 gold, which doesn't seem like a lot, I guess. But I guess in like 3 days you can get a free pack of cards, which isn't really a whole lot. But it's actually not that expensive.
Okay.
I'm the noobest noob that ever noobed. Okay. Also, 2 packs are $2.99, 7 packs are $9.99, 15 packs are $19.99, and 40 packs are $50. So maybe like I'm not a math person, but I mean, so what packs are what like $1.25?
Well, if 2 packs
$1.50 each, I guess, right, for 2 packs.
And if you buy 40 at a time,
if you buy 40, we already like it was like what $1.25 or something.
We have someone who actually is good at math. He can just like
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna count, but that doesn't mean I'm good at math.
That's exactly what that means. First
of all, see,
$1.25.
Eric the Great.
Eric got us, bro. Yeah. So $1.25 for 40. It's really cheap, and that's actually one thing I think Hearthstone does very well. Is the game is pretty accessible. Like the game is not very expensive.
Sure, and it's also really cool that it's like. I mean, like, there's no like actual physical cost to anything. Like, it's all just programs. So,
yeah.
So like, you're not paying for a product. You're just paying for like digital information. So it's cool that they can make it really cheap like that.
Okay, so here goes. So blah blah blah. Obviously, working hacks because so you go down to say that like a 0 cost Ancestral Recall is not very good for most Corp decks. Actually, one of our really good buddies, Zach, is like really into Netrunner. Like he's very good at it.
Sure.
Talks about it all the time. And from what I've seen, and I don't play it very much, but what I've seen, actually, a lot of cards that would be good at Magic are actually good at Netrunner. Like that new guy who just came out in the new set. It's like the 2-cost guy that can like draw you a card every turn, and then you can like.
Well, he's like a free action that draws you a card.
Yeah, like
I
actually think you draw 2 or something. It's actually I forget what it's called, but he's like a very good card, and obviously that card would be amazing in Magic as well.
So, David, is that did you mean that like if something didn't cost an action in Netrunner, or cost 1 action to draw you 3 cards in Netrunner, that it would not be very good?
So, getting on to opening the packs while David is coming up with the next part of his question, we'll just go ahead and open the packs up. Anyway, so go back to the store, clean this up really quick. This is something that Hex can learn a lot from, is their pricing scheme. Soulforge, which is a game I did a couple weeks ago on my ShaggyTv. This is the part that they actually fell at tremendously. They're actually they charge $15 for 1 pack of cards.
15?
It's $15 to get a legendary pack that gives you like basically a free mythic. Like you get a mythic, you're guaranteed at least 1 mythic in the pack.
Okay.
But there's like 32 mythics in the game.
Are all the mythics good? Or
yeah, all the mythics are good. Like you actually have to have them to win. Like 1 mythic, actually, when it dies, it just comes back into play forever, and it's like super broken because like you can never actually kill it.
I feel like you just like buy that guy.
Yeah, well, but you have to buy like $15 packs to get a for sure chance to get them. But there's like 32 mythics, so it's like you're not even guaranteed to get them, and it's just very hard and very confusing. Hex. I mean, Hearthstone does a very good job with this, and seeing what Hex is doing, they're talking about charging $2 to $1.50 per pack. So that's perfect. I think that's a good price range.
Are the packs lower cost for the beta right now? In Hearthstone?
No, I think this is their actual prices.
Okay.
So that's really good. It's a good amount. So we go ahead and open up some packs here. We have 102 to get through, so it's probably gonna take a little while.
Here we go.
So the cool thing about this game is you can roll your mouse over the cards, and
You only get 5 cards?
Yeah, you only get 5 cards, which is kind of a big deal because Hex's pricing scheme is very similar to this, but you get like the actual.
You get a booster pack.
You actually get like 15 cards. Sure. So.
15. I wonder where they got that from.
I don't know. Probably not Magic.
Because it's a good number.
I just like the number 15. It's just very good.
So the cool thing about this is, I guess, like you only get 5 cards a pack, but it's okay because like you never actually need more than you never need more than a play set of cards. So.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this game is a play set of cards is 2.
Right.
Yeah, and if you have a legendary card, you can only have 1.
Yeah.
So, but all the extra cards you get, you can disenchant into like Arcane Dust and then build whatever.
And then buy whatever you want.
Yeah. So that's a cool because it's not a trading game. You can actually trade your cards in this game. So to counter that, they let you make sure. But you can kind of roll your mouse over these, and they'll glow if they're rare or better.
Do you know what the odds for getting specific rarities are?
I don't. I think someone said it's about. I've actually opened up a couple 15 pack like sets of cards, and it's about like 1 in 15. You get a legendary.
Okay.
And then
is the legendary rare, the equivalent of like a mythic rare in Magic?
Yeah, yeah. And then a rare is like like you're guaranteed to get 1 every pack. In this pack, we actually got 2 rares.
What's up?
Yeah, we also in first pack. And then epics are about, I'd say, 1 in 7 to get.
Is legendary better than epic?
Yeah.
Just like in the WoW game.
Yeah. So moving on, we'll open up our non-epic cards first and talk about these cards really quick. First we got Inner Rage, which is 0 cost, deal 1 damage to a minion. It gains +2 attack this turn. I think the card's terrible, and the reason why I think it's terrible is because it's only this turn. What's really cool about the card, though, is there is cards that have Enrage, which is they get an effect if they take damage.
Okay.
So like there's a 3/3 for 3 that has Wind Fury, which is basically they can attack twice if they have Enrage. Plus it gets +1. So, yeah, it's actually pretty terrible, but it has some uses.
But the damage stays, so it's like...
Yeah, the damage does stay, and, decks like the Mage deck, for example, can trigger Enrage with her Fireball spell just without wasting a card.
Is it ever relevant to deal 1 damage to something else? Just like, does that kill anything in this game?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
and that's a good way to look at it, too, Lenza, is you can actually just use it on your opponent's creatures. Sure, and just ping them out or whatever, kill them. Yeah, you could definitely do that. I don't know if this deal 1 damage scales with spell power, but I'm pretty sure it would. So you could actually buff it up enough to maybe do like 2 or 3 damage for 0, which wouldn't be terrible.
Sure.
So yeah, if I was going to use it in the deck, you might be able to put like maybe a 1 of or like in the deck for like a little bit of variety. But what really sucks is like this card requires something else to be good. And I don't really like cards like that. I don't like cards where I say like if I get this card, and this card, then I'll kill one of your creatures. It's like I'd rather just have like the Doom Blade. It's just like I kill the creature.
Yeah, for sure.
The next one is the Unleash the Hounds. Give your beast +1 attack and charge. This is actually pretty good because the attack stays. So like they'll actually like permanently give them +1 attack. So if you have like 4 or 5 beasts out there, that can actually equal up to be pretty good damage increase. Plus it's only costs 1 mana and it gives them charge, which is awesome in combo deck.
Maybe awesome in combo
sure,
deck.
And again, there's all kinds of ways you can use Inner Rage to make it good. But I don't like having a card in my deck that makes it have to be like I have to have these other cards that make it good.
Right.
You could use like Pyromancer, for example, and probably make it pretty good off that. You can use it in the variety of enraged creatures and get some use out of it. But like I'd rather just like have a card that does something else. Anyway, back to Unleash the Hounds. Plus, you give all your creatures, all your beasts charge. Where if you're playing an underdeck, you're going to be playing charge creatures. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be playing beasts. So
is charge trample?
No, charge is haste, basically. They can attack the turn they come out. So.
And then what's trample? Is it smash or?
I don't think they have a trample in this game.
They don't have a trample. Well, that makes sense because like
you can attack.
Yeah, you can just attack the Okay, so how many of these cards are going to be like just Arcane Dust to you?
Probably like. I'm pretty sure I have a place that Inner Rages, I would imagine. Unleash Hounds probably. Almost all their commons are going to end up being. We're going to probably hopefully be able to craft a couple legendaries after the end of this. So
that makes sense.
There's one legendary I really want. It's the Archmage Valerius or whatever.
Okay. And
it's every time you cast a spell, you get a fireball put in your hand. And the fireball is like is a 4 cost, deal 6 damage spell.
Sure.
So that you can actually, after you get the fireball, you can just kill their guy and get the fireball back and kill the next guy.
Sure.
So
and
I think it's
like
gonna be really
scales with.
This spells with spell
power.
So.
Seems awesome. Good.
Yeah, that guy is going to be awesome. I really hope I get him. If not, we'll for sure craft him because I really want to try to build Delk around that. Cone of Cold is actually pretty good. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it and deal 1 damage to them.
No, what is freezing? Just like
freeze means they can't attack next to it. It basically like taps them for their turn.
Sure.
So it's okay. It's obviously going to be a lot better if you have spell power.
Jiraxis is legendary.
Yes, Jiraxis is legendary, which a cool story is I love Warlock. It's my favorite deck. This kid gave me the just 1 turn, not for forever. If it was forever, it would probably not
good.
probably not be common.
More than 3 mana, maybe. But
Sure.
freeze this guy forever and deal damage. It seems.
Sure. So we'll pop our rares here, see what we get. Equality. Change the health of all minions to 1. So what do you think about this card?
I like that a lot. Play that dude. Board wipe a little bit.
That makes the inner rage much more relevant.
Sure, exactly. But like the only problem is that the equality is played in the Paladin deck, and the inner rage is only available in warrior decks. But you could definitely do some cool stuff with this card. To silence a guy, remove freeze. Yes, it does. If you silence your own guy, you can actually remove freeze that way and deal damage with the guy that's frozen. But yeah, so like Paladins have Concentrate, which is deal 2 damage to all your opponent's creatures. So it only costs it only costs 2 mana too. So you can at 4 mana you can lower all their guys' life to 1. 4 mana board wipe. Sounds a lot like Day of Judgment.
Sounds like you have my attention.
Sounds like you have my attention. Equality, I like it. What do you think? You guys like it?
It seems like a pretty cool card.
Yeah, sure.
Does that stay? That's all minions in play, and like ones that come out later will be normal.
Yeah, and actually that health stays the rest of the game. So actually,
that's pretty cool.
Pally can concentrate with that. Yeah, exactly. What we just talked about. You can actually concentrate and kill the guys as well. So it's only 4 mana combo. This guy, I actually need another one of these guys. I actually love this guy. This is one of my favorite 6-drop cards. 6-drop, 4/3. He has Charge and Divine Shield. And Divine Shield actually it puts like a bubble around them, and they absorb the first amount of damage they take. So you can come into play and just kill a guy with 4 health, and he doesn't.
And not give.
Yeah, he doesn't take any damage or nothing.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's very, very good card. He's really good in draft. I actually had him in our warrior deck that we played with and went 8-3 with. And
he feels like a bomb.
Yeah, he is. He is for sure a bomb. He is for sure. If you can find any way to get him out a little bit sooner than 6, he's very good as well.
Yeah.
So he's definitely one of the better blue cards.
Sick.
Go to our next pack.
Here we go.
Blowing this shit up.
How many rares we got? 1, 2.
Oh,
2
double
again.
rare.
Do them first.
You want to do them first?
Of course.
All right. You're one of those guys. Upgrade. What the hell is this card? If you get a weapon, if you have a weapon, give it +1/+1. Otherwise, equip a 1/3 weapon.
Now, what is a 1/3 weapon?
Okay, so the first number is how much damage it does. The
Okay.
second number is its durability. So the durability, every time you attack with the weapon, you lose the durability, and then once it's at 0, the weapon goes away.
Sure.
For one cost, wow. I actually don't like the card. I think a 1/3 weapon is irrelevant, and
Dealing 1 damage.
yeah, a 1/3 weapon seems pretty bad to me. Like you're not really going to be able to kill a lot with it.
I mean, you could just play Draxus, right?
Sure.
That seems a little better.
Also, every time you attack a minion, you receive the damage that you deal with.
Sure.
So like, it seems pretty counterproductive to be able to, equip your guy with a 1/3 and just like attack.
Unless they. I mean, I obviously don't know like, too much about the game.
Sure.
Since I gave my beta key away, but are there many taunt minions with just 1 toughness?
No, there's actually not one top man that has 1 toughness.
Oh, okay.
The smallest one is actually a 1/2.
Exactly, and it does. Yeah, it costs a card.
Yeah, for sure. And that's really important too. Is a lot of times this effect is really good, but like the fact that you have to use a card is not good. You know what I mean? Like
you can just use a better card.
Yeah, like for example, Fiery War Axe. You actually get them by just playing games with the warrior.
Yeah,
it's a 2-cost 3/2 equipment, which is infinitely better than this. So and like also like using this to give like the Fiery War Axe like 4/3 or whatever is not as good as just having another Fiery War Axe in your hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Sure. So, yeah, it's a neat card. I like the name of it, and this guy looks very happy that he's upgrading. Ravenhold Assassin, the 7-drop 7/5 stealth. This guy, like stealth, I have yet to figure. I think it's really powerful, but I'm not sure yet. Stealth.
What does it do?
So it's like you're untargetable by everything until you attack them.
Oh, so it's like Shroud for a turn.
Yeah.
Until you attack.
Yeah.
Does it get around taunt too?
No, it doesn't. You have to still attack and taunt people and stuff. But 7-drop 7/5. My opinion is there's probably just better 7. Like this, the other cards at 7 drops are probably just better. Now there's a 5-drop Panther that does the same thing, but it's a 5/5 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very good. But like this 7-drop 7/5, I'm not so sure about it.
Okay.
I don't think it's quite very good. I think our rares
cool
are.
Name.
Yeah, he looks really cool. Like he's all hunched over, getting ready to shit on people. Like he's cool. It's like Munza getting ready to take in the butt. Boom. So we got a gold card, which is the first gold card we've got in our packs. But
is that like foil?
It's based like a foil. Commons don't change the way they look, but anything higher than a common actually will have like animation going on and make it look all cool. And
gives it Wind Fury.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's enraged.
Yeah. So this is like the last card we were talking about, the what was it called, the one drop or the O cost. Actually, it was just called Enrage. Yeah. Would be a good way to trigger this.
So how do you trigger Enrage? Just targeting it with something?
It just has to be damaged.
Oh, damaged.
So if it's damaged at all, it gets enraged. So you can actually use Enrage, give it +2, I think it was. Then it'll gain +3, so it'll be like it'll be a 6/2 double striker, which is very good, obviously.
So okay. So
Bloodstone Raider, Battlecry, gain attack equal to attack of your weapon. This is very good in like Warrior Rogue decks. They're the only classes that really use weapons. Actually, Shamans use weapons as well, and Paladins. But yeah, it'd be okay. It's very good in draft. I used it last game in draft, and it was very, very powerful. I think one turn it was a 7/3 or something when I came into play. So it was very good. Wrath. See, and this is why I think the Druid cards are so good, because it has the word "or" in it, and if we take anything from Magic, it's that any card that has the word "or" "and" in it is very, very good, right?
Yeah.
The fact you can deal 3 damage to kill a 3 cost,
Holy cow, that card's so sweet.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It costs 2 mana to deal 3 to anything.
Yeah.
Or you can just deal 1 and draw a card, which is
also
very good. It's very, very good.
Since we're awesome, we'll draw a Wrath, and then
draw a Wrath. Yeah, so Wrath is very good because it has it gives us options, and any card that gives us options in a card game is very good. And very, what's this guy say?
It said Searing Spear or Ping and Draw seems good.
Yeah, it's very good. It is. It's a very good card. The fact that it can do either is very important in a card game.
Yeah.
So, like it. I think it's another reason why Druid decks are very good, because this is kind of their mechanic. They have this, do this or this, which just gives them
shapeshift.
Yeah, exactly. But it gives them that really cool. I don't know what the word is for it, but the options. Yeah, options to do whatever they want. Alright. Let's see if you got an epic yet. How many packs do you think will go down? Guys, here's what we're gonna do. How many packs? Okay, actually, what number of packs do you think we will open our first legendary?
63.
63. That's funny. 12?
So you think we'll open up what is it, 80 some packs before we get our first one? It's like 1 in 15 almost. So you think
saying pack 12, no, pack number 12, pack number 14, and then one thing, next pack.
Saying how many packs? So this is 3, and we're at 0.
Okay.
So Eric the Great, do you think the next pack we open will have a legendary?
I'll give away a pack of Gen Con sleeves to the person who nails it. If you can guess it, I'll give away a pack of Gen Con sleeves. Okay, so starting out here.
Okay, so from right now, that's what we'll do.
Okay, yeah, okay. So 12 from first. Okay, so actually, from not counting this pack, so from not this pack on, you guys come up with a thing. So you say 8. Okay, so we have one rare.
Should I write these down?
Yeah,
I think I have a pen on.
Yeah, write them down.
You get a piece of paper here. Can I use this guy? Is this
10 from now.
Can I use this?
Yeah, it's fine. That doesn't matter.
All right, so we have.
So the 3-drop so Battlecry just basically it does its effect when it comes into play. So when it says Battlecry blah blah blah, that means when it comes into play it does blah blah blah. So obviously cards that come into play and do something are much better than cards that come into play and do nothing. Because no matter what happens to the cards, you got something out of it. So it's almost like a spell attached to a character.
Now, is Hearthstone anything like Magic, where let's say you could have a really powerful creature or something along those lines, but then has a negative effect when it comes to that? There are a couple
cards like that. There's a 1-drop from the Warlock deck that's a 1-drop 3/2 imp that when it comes to play it deals 2 damage to you. But it's very good because it's like you get a 3/2 for actually might be even better than that.
Like almost all of the shaman cards cost 0 mana and have a sweet effect, but then their mechanic is that it locks you out of mana for the next turn.
So they'll have overload. So they'll have overload 2. So your next turn you have 2 less mana.
Who said 21 from now? They hate you. They think you are.
No, actually, he's probably the best. That's right. Actually, I would be surprised if I get one. Out of 100 packs, I would actually be surprised if I get a legendary. Okay, so this guy has a 3-drop, 3/3 that when it comes to play, restore 3 health. So that's actually, he has no faith in you, Shaggy. I'm sorry. That's actually, I have no effect on it. He's not trying to say that I'm bad. He just I can't control this. Watch him get one of the next.
Shaggy has no faith in Shaggy.
You're right. So 3-drop 3/3 when it comes to play restores 3 health. I don't think it's bad. It's really good. It's very good in Warlock decks. Gaining health isn't very good, but gaining health.
So he's a 3/3 with gain health.
Yeah,
it seems fine.
Yeah, so like yeah,
for 3.
Yeah, so like gaining health traditionally isn't very good. So like if you spend 3 mana to gain 3 health, that wouldn't be very good. But it's attached to a creature, so it's
playable.
Actually, yeah, playable. 3-drop 2/3 with Wind Fury. Like he's okay, I guess. Not gonna live very long.
Wind Fury seems awesome.
Wind Fury is really good, but the problem is damage stays on the creature. So like, like if he attacks,
way to protect it.
Well, that and like. The best way to use Wind Fury, in my opinion, is either bring them out, buff them up, and like one-shot your opponent, or play them out and let them attack 2 creatures and get like 2-for-1 them. Does that make sense? Okay. And this guy is not going to be able to 2-for-1 anything because he's a 2/3. So he can probably kill one thing, but he might kill the next thing, maybe, but he's probably just going to die. Kill one thing and then die for the second.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I don't like him. Leper Gnome, though, is actually one of the best commons. Kickstarter by Shaggy Wig. That's actually not my fault. It was not my idea to get my haircut. Please quit yelling at me. But this guy actually...
Shaggy Wig.
So, or maybe some extensions.
That's funny.
It wasn't his lovely girlfriend's idea either.
That was not my girlfriend's idea either. It was actually all Aaron's idea. I had to actually shave. I had to cut my hair off for him to give me the beta key. That's what happened.
He's supposed to be all gone though.
Sorry.
I remember the deal.
So is what is Death Rattle when it dies do that?
Yeah, Death Rattle is when it dies. The effect happens.
That guy actually seems pretty sweet.
Yeah, he is. So he's a 1-drop 2/1, and no matter what, you're going to deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I've used him in draft all the time. I really like using him in the draft because you play him out, and usually your opponent will like use a burn spell to kill him or something.
Sure.
It's
So
like,
he's 2 damage and a card.
Yeah, exactly. So it's almost like I pay 1 mana, and then you discard a card, and you take 2 damage. It's like what it kind of equals out to be. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Fin Creeper 5-drop 3/6 taunt. Taunts have the potential to be the most broken cards in the game.
That guy seems awesome.
Yeah, because you have to attack them. Like they're a 3/6 that you have to kill before you can kill any more of my creatures or attack me.
Sure.
So 3/6 is actually pretty good damage. Like he will kill everybody in his pack and die to none of them. So
right.
That kind of shows you an idea.
He actually is just like 3-for-1 that pack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, all 3 of these guys will have to attack to kill him.
Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, so you just 3-for-1 to your opponent.
He's Gideon.
He's a boss. They're all Gideon.
I actually have not got any packs. But Incognito, if you want to
16.
If you want to guess what pack I'll open up my first legendary, I'll actually give away sleeves, Gen Con sleeves for the person who gets it. Sure, you're right. He does attack twice, but he actually dies the first time he attacks. He attacks and then deals 3 damage and he dies. This is another reason I don't like this card, because he actually never gets to survive to attack twice.
Oh, yeah, what happens if a taunt creature has stealth?
They actually still have to
attack it.
Oh, actually I don't know what happens. It actually sounds like something to make the game blow up.
Sure.
I feel like the game would just
We should try and make that happen.
We can do that. We'll do that.
Stealth ignores taunt. If you can't see a card, it can't taunt you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually what I would think would happen. They would just not be able to attack it, and
that would really suck.
Yeah. Alright, let's check out our rare. Meta Addicts. See, this card is one of those cards I think that has the potential to be really good. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, gain +2 attack this turn.
It seems pretty sick, and like doesn't one deck just get like free spells like every time?
Yeah, like rogue decks get free spells a lot.
Yeah.
Also, mage decks have a lot of cheap spells they can use.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So I think it's playable. It seems like a very tempo card though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sure.
Like play her out, next turn kill your guy. She gets +2, attack for 3.
Cool. Oh, you want to play?
All right, move on to the next pack. Does anybody have 1 card? The first pack.
No.
I was going to say 20 also. Does somebody have 20? No.
Incognito.
No one has 20.
No one has 20. We have 21.
Next pack, 5 legendary.
The God pack.
Can you get that many?
I doubt.
And 3 of them are foil.
3 of them are foil.
Dude, what are you opening packs now?
Actually,
does that mean I broke it?
Munza, open the pack.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go.
I gotta click something.
You just click it and then drag it on that.
Get there.
Okay, that's
Boom. Oh, I'm just bad.
That was actually our worst pack. Good job.
Thanks.
No, the last pack was just as bad.
Tied for the worst.
Nope. Don't agree. This is actually an insane pack. Actually, all these cards are really good. I think. The Fairy Dragon is one of my favorite. Actually, probably I dare say, other than Draxus. Is everything okay, April? Yes. Other than Draxus, the Fairy Dragon is probably my second favorite card. It's the 3/2 that has Hexproof. which is really, really cool. So, kind of love Summoning Portal. Yeah, Summoning Portal is also good. Okay, so Incognito takes 19. That's what he said? He takes 19 pack. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, probably one of the best common packs that I've seen. But so it's a 2-drop 3/2 that it can't be targeted by hero powers or spells. So what's really cool about this card is if you put it in like a very tempo deck, like a rogue deck or a mage deck,
sure,
you can actually play it out. Then when they play out something to kill it, just kill it with this kill spell, attack for 3, and then they play something else out, kill it
with a kill spell and attack for 3.
Yeah, the only way they can really kill this is if they use a charge minion.
Sure.
And hoping that you don't have a taunter out, but you can have like if you have a taunter out, potentially it becomes even better. Power Overwhelming is give a friendly minion +4/+4 until the end of turn, then it dies horribly.
Sounds pretty good.
I like it a lot because it's really good with Wind Fury creatures.
It seems very good.
It seems very good.
Seems
so you
like
can
1 mana for 8 damage.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you had me at 8 damage.
Mana Worm is also another card that I've been trying to play with. I actually have a mage deck that has Mana Worm and Fairy Dragons in them, and that's the only creatures in the whole deck. And everything else is just spells that go.
Just casting a bunch of spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mana Worm gets bigger whenever you cast a spell, gain 1 attack, and I just try to keep those 2 out and kill stuff. 1/24.
Put my math degree some good use to get an extremely small edge in competition.
And then Summoning Portal is also one of the. Let's go ahead and mark that like what pack we're on.
So what is this, 2?
This is pack 1. This is the first pack.
Okay, so
We're going incredibly slow. So this is Summoning Portal. One of your minions cost 2 less, but not less than 1. So that's obviously really good. You play this guy out for 4. It's a really good accelerant. Plus, Warlocks have a lot of ways to protect it. They have a lot of cheap taunters. They have a lot of ways to buff the health of the cards. So very good.
Seems pretty cool.
It's spelling competition. I lose. Just let you guys know.
Luckily not.
Here's upgrade. I was hoping we get another one of those.
It's good.
I was really hoping that I
cards, like,
get another upgrade. Sure. Get back into. Does anybody have money on this? No?
Nah.
Here we go. Alright, so another Jimmy Muzza pack.
I didn't click this.
Because we have the Fairy Dragon game, not going to talk about him a lot. I think he's really cool. I think this card has a lot of potential.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what happens.
How many do you have? Like 12?
Yeah, a bazillion of them.
What's up?
Sure. Slam is 2 mana, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, draw a card. That's actually... you try not making any typos. Oh, okay. The cool thing about Slam is it deals 2 damage. It's either going to kill the creature or draw you a card. So that's pretty cool. Like that's, it costs 2 mana, which I think might be a little too steep for the deal 2 damage.
I mean, it seems much better to just draw a card off of it.
Yeah, it does. And like the problem with the card in Warrior deck is Warriors just have equipment that they can just equip and use themselves as removal. So like Fiery War Axe again is a 2-drop that does 3 damage. So
sure.
I think it's the card's okay, but I feel like you can probably have something better in the 2 slot for the Warrior deck instead of running in the Slam.
Okay.
Cool Taskmaster, Battlecry, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack.
It's got that 0. It's that enrage thing.
Sure.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and what's really cool is it gives it +2 attack forever.
Right.
So it's always going to have that 2 attack where enrage only was this turn. So
yeah.
That's really good. And I think this card's actually pretty good. Really good 2-drop. I actually have no problems with it. No matter what, you're going to get some kind of value out of it. Sure. You're probably not going to play it at the 2-drop spot because you're not going to get any value out of it. So it's probably more of like a 3 or 4-drop than it is a 2-drop. And then we have Unbound Elemental. Whenever you play a card with Overload, gain +1/+1. So
sure.
And Shaman deck, it's pretty easy to put a lot of good Overload cards in your deck. So this guy will probably get huge pretty quickly. Explosive Shot, which is one of the best removal spells in the game.
Do you have 5 damage
to a minion and 2 damage to adjacent.
Holy cow, that's
it's very, very good. It's very good. So very good. One of the better removal spells. Actually, hunters have a lot of really good removal spells in their deck. So
makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of does. Right, so does anybody have any money on 3?
Nah, 4 is the earliest we got right there. But it's fine.
Okay.
Nah, get real.
I was actually thinking we didn't get a rare there.
Is that possible? Can you just not get a rare?
No, you always get at least a rare. So we have Throw 'em all Farseer here, which is still the 2/3 Fury guy. We already talked about him. Warlock, actually like this guy a lot. 3 mana, put 2 random demons from your deck into your
we know how to play that.
Yeah,
we
so
just use Draxus.
Yeah, what I like about it exactly is using Draxus because you can only play one of him in the deck.
Sure.
So if you only have him in your deck and no other demons, or just have like one other demon in your deck, you
or
can
2
actually
of that guy, like
2 of them.
2 of the Sense Demon.
Oh, it's actually a spell, so it's just a spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can just use it and like go tutor for Draxus.
Okay.
Cool.
Guaranteed rare, doesn't get a rare. Soul of the Forest is
it's
actually...
a bad luck Brian meme if I've ever seen one, dude. Like,
here's like a good example of a Overload card. It's a 1-drop 3/1 that has Wind Fury, so it has double strike. Overload 2.
Sure, it's on your next battle.
Yeah, which I don't like. I think this is a terrible card. It's really bad versus rogues. It's really bad versus mages. It's really bad versus anything else that hits creatures. Not really. So, like, there's 2 out of the 9 classes that will just kill this as soon as it comes into play.
Slot number 1, negative 1% of legendary. If not, negative... Or 1% legendary.
What is this?
5% epic rare slot number 2. 10% legendary. 10% rare. This guy needs to crack magic. Like, he definitely needs to crack the collate on magic.
Is he a wizard? I don't know.
Bullet points, bad copy and paste.
But yeah, Dust Devil, pretty bad. I really don't want to spend 1 mana to get a 3/1 out that makes me go down to 2 mana next turn.
Also, go down to 0 mana next turn.
Well, yeah, sure. If you play him on turn 1, yeah, you go down to 0 mana next turn, so you basically time walk yourself, and then my opponent's playing a mage is just like Fire Blast it, kill it. Cool.
And it reminds me of a vacuum.
Yeah, it does look like a vacuum cleaner.
The Dust Devil.
Or we could just look at cards.
You're speaking a bit more. Soul of the Forest is actually a pretty impressive card. I've had a couple of druids use it for me, use it against me. It's really good. It says give all your minions Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 treant. So whenever any of your minions die that are on the field, they just turn into 2/2 treants. So that's pretty good. Like I've seen him like a couple guys. Like one guy played out his all of his creatures. We had like kind of this like standstill going, and he just played this out, traded with all my guys, and he could out having like 3 2/2s in play. So
sure.
it was, like very annoying.
A little better, yeah.
Yeah. Since Demons, like we talked about it before, it's basically allows you to have 3 copies of Draxus in your deck, which is very good. Moving on to our rare. Another explosive shot.
Cool.
One of the best removal in the game.
Now have a playset.
Alright. Oh, someone had 4.
Someone did have 4, so here we go. It was...
Eric the Great. Here you go, bro. There we go, buddy. Dude, there's a rare.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Are you good at opening cards?
It was like, I don't want to say anything. That's pretty good. So we got the old 1-drop 2/1 has charge while you have a weapon equipped. Don't like it because you're never going to have a weapon equipped on turn 1. It's like actually not possible to do.
So yeah, when it's relevant.
Sure, and then there's a 2-drop Murloc that is a 2-drop 2/1 that has charge. So if you want a charger by turn 2, then you might as well just play the Murloc because it's actually just better. So I actually don't like them. I actually don't understand. I don't trust it. I don't actually understand it. If it was like a 3/2 or something with something that made a little bit more sense, sure, but there's actually just a 2-drop 2/1. Just play him if you want to play it.
Yeah.
5-drop 4/4 that says summon a 2/2 Squire when it comes to play. I like that. There's a lot of cards that do this in this game that like it comes into play and makes something else. That's just card advantage.
Mm-hmm. And the battlefield effects.
Yeah,
always the best.
Always good. Also, Ironbeak Owl, probably one of the best commons, if not the best common. Battlecry, silence a minion. It's a 2-drop, comes into play, silence something. So if you have some crazy creature that's like, there's one creature that's like a 1/7, and when it gets damage dealt to it, it gets like +4 attack each time it does. So you can just bring this guy in and be like, silence it. Now it's just a 1/7 forever. So like, that's pretty good. So silence, it basically just cancels out these effects. So basically, if none of these are good because these are all battle cries, doesn't matter. But if you come in and battle cry and silence like this minion, like when he came into play, he wouldn't make it 2.
I got you.
Now,
You actually can't do that. But
if you did that to something with like one of those effects where when it dies, that death
exactly.
then it says
it takes away death rattle. It also does the same thing for taunt. So like if someone has a taunter, you can bring it in and just kill their taunter.
That's kind of cool. And do things stay silenced until they're targeted?
Yeah, they stay silenced for the rest of the game. Actually, if you bounce the silence minion back to your hand, when it comes back in play, it's not silenced anymore. I did test that out. So.
Okay.
Flesh Eating Ghoul, which is actually a really good rare if you have the right deck. It's pretty good in Warlock decks or Mage decks that have a lot of removal, but it basically is a 2/3 whenever a minion dies, gain +1 attack. Now in beta, I guess we're in beta, but like in alpha, it used to be gain 1 attack and 1 health, and it was very strong. It was a 2/2 instead of 2/3.
Wow.
Yeah, so it actually got completely out of hand. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
So they nerfed it down to a 2/3, which is a lot better, and it only affects attack, so it's actually killable now.
Yeah. Wow. Holy cow, that sounds awesome.
Does anybody have 5 packs?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Haley, you want me to open this guy? Oh man, you're welcome, Haley.
Just to let you know. You're welcome.
What's up?
it's not a pre-release. This is not the right
They got the rare first try though.
It's because there's like 5 of them. What's that?
Oh shit, close! Got the epic in this pack.
Oh, that's epic.
Yep.
No,
So
you should know it.
close.
You like purple. You got purple.
Shut up, turd.
Shut up, turd. So we already talked about these two cards. I'm not going to go into much more detail about these two. This is 3 Draxus, which is awesome. Spellbreaker is basically the owl, but on a bigger creature, which is silence is very, very, very powerful effect, and it's very good. So if you, especially if you're playing a control deck, it's really good to have the silence.
Yeah.
It's also very good to silence death rattle minions as well. So our rare is Commanding Shout. Your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is almost like the Warrior's board wipe in a way.
Yeah.
Also, there's a way that you can do.
Silence is golden.
Yeah, silence is golden. It's very good. It's actually probably one of the best keywords in the game.
That needs to be a flavor text somewhere.
Silence is golden.
Submit that as a flavor text. You get a Hearthstone beta if you want.
So Commanding Shout, there's actually a Wario combo where you use, this Pyromancer thing that says like whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions.
Okay.
So you put him out and you have all your minions out, and you basically play Commanding Shout, which makes them so none of you guys can go below 1, and then he deals 1 damage to everything.
Okay.
And then you can cast other spells, and then you cast a Warrior spell that says draw a card for every minion that's damaged. So you can just like, it's actually have potential to draw like 7 or 8 cards.
You give it to your hand,
Yeah.
and then you play the thing, and it's like, oh, well, I have all of it.
So it's there's actually it's actually a pretty good card that there's a combo with it. It's actually not too bad.
So what legendary is it?
It's epic, which is Beast of Wrath. Give a beast +2 attack and immune this turn. It's actually not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually never seen this one before. So this is a 1-drop. Give a beast +2 attack and immune this turn. It sucks that it doesn't stay, but it's really cool that it's. Well, it sucks that the attack doesn't stay. Obviously, the immune can't.
And what is immune?
It just doesn't take any damage. It's just completely immune. So you can. It's a removal spell basically, which is fine.
Sure.
Hunter already has a lot of removal spells, so maybe it's a little loose. Like it's probably better just to use like Arcane Shot or Explosive Shot. But you're gonna have a beast out or you're losing the game. So this is actually, I think, a pretty good card. Number 6. Anybody have 6?
No. The next one we got is an 8.
Okay.
There's the Hounds,
They're all about that.
I would imagine that if you immune a taunt creature, they would attack it, but it would just take no damage. That's what I would imagine would happen. This guy we talked about. Unleash the Hounds we talked about. Loot Hoarder is actually the only card we haven't talked about yet. And what do you think about this card?
It's gotta be good. I mean, you play it. It's a body. I mean, think about like Messenger Drake or something like that in Magic. If you play it out, it's a body. I mean, minimally it's a blocker, and then it replaces it. So it's gotta be kind of good.
So the problem I have with this card is there's another card that's I think it's just called something Engineer, but she's a 2-drop 1/2. That when she comes into play, you draw a card. So is that better or is this better? So she's a 2-drop 1/2 that when she comes into play, you draw a card.
I feel like EOT or
Okay, so she's.
Yeah, Novus Engineer. Thank you.
He's got to be better, I think.
You think so?
Sure, I mean he's a 2/1.
Well, yeah, but then this. I'm just saying this scenario could happen, and with the one that was at the end of the board, it couldn't happen. If you had something that silenced that, then you're mad because you have a 2/1 vanilla that gets silenced, and now you don't get to draw that card.
Well,
if you play that card
if they silence that guy, you're probably okay because
yeah, you should.
Then they're not silencing something better, and they're down a card.
Yeah, because I know
you're right.
In draft, there's been times where I'll drop Loot Hoarder, and then my opponent will be playing like a mage, and they'll just use 2 mana on turn 2 and kill my Loot Hoarder. So it's like
Halcyon Fury likes the Novice Engineer better.
Okay. I think that they were just telling me, like, I couldn't remember the name. I think they were just telling me what the name was. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like, a cool thing that could happen is like, you play this out on turn 2. On their turn 2, they use a spell or like the mage, like, spend 2 mana, Fire Blast the creature. So what actually ends up happening is you play 2 mana, and they Time Walk them, and you draw a card. So, like, I feel like this has potential to maybe be better. Like, if this creature ever kills another creature, too, it's, like, it's so good.
Right.
It's like you play a guy out, you kill one of their guys, and you draw a card. Like, that's so good.
Yeah.
So I think it does have potential to be better, but, like, it's one of those things that, like, I'm not sure which is better. It's, like, kind of a weird thing. Because I guess even if they bring out the owl and silence this guy, then, like, you just, next turn, you just attack and kill the owl. So it's almost like you've 2-for-1 them anyway.
Yeah.
In a way. I guess you've really only 1-for-1 them, but I guess they lose silence. So Vaporize. This is a secret, a mage secret. Mind if I roll need? That's actually what he says when he comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Vaporize. It's basically a 3-cost secret, and a secret you put into play, and then it triggers whenever your opponent does something.
It's like a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, exactly, like a trap card. So like this card.
Revealing light.
It's not even actually a trap card.
No, it's a magic. But he uses it as a trap card in the game in the TV show.
That's where the like famous line came.
Here we go. Yu-Gi-Oh shit. Did you guys watch it with your kids or something?
Hell. Yeah, I watched that.
I was too busy like
my
watching.
kids, you mean when I was like 16? Yes, I did.
When Tata was only like 40 million years old.
Tata was 102.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's actually de-aging. Benjamin Buttons.
So this is a
He's youngening. Like.
yeah, 3-drop. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. The only thing that sucks about it is like as the game gets further along, people are going to know that like, hey, they could have Vaporize, so they'll just attack with like their small creature first and see if they have it.
They just like know how much mana they spent on the secret and then like memorize like.
Yeah, I actually tried that, and actually all the secrets for all the classes are the same as every so like all the mages secrets are all 3 mana, and all the paladin secrets are all 1 mana.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, Blizzard.
Then.
I agree. Because I was
Well done.
I was like, I was playing against a hunter, and there's all cost 2. So he played out like explosive traps. I was like, okay, I attacked, it went off, and I was like, okay, explosive trap cost 2. And then he played another trap, and it was 2 mana. I was like, that's explosive trap. So I played out one of my guys. I was snipe, and it killed my guy. I was like, okay, apparently snipe and explosive trap. And then like he had snake trap too, and I went to attack one of his minions like snake trap, and I was like, okay, so they're all 2.
It's like I don't want to play with you.
Yeah, I want to play this game.
Well, there goes that theory.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But it's a good idea. It's like really good.
I think that would be cool too, Master Vet, if they made like all class secrets.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. It's like paladins have them, mages have them, hunters have them. And I think that's it.
No one else is
no
supposed
to have a secret. Like mages, it makes sense. Like hunters, like sure they have traps. Like,
I don't know why
sense.
paladin is.
Paladin's just like
that guy seems like he would be like open about everything.
With the warrior, it makes sense. It's like I don't need any gimmicks or anything. I'm just gonna bash your skull.
So especially with this axe. Sure. So this is removal, which is good, but the problem is it's not targeted removal, so you never know what you're gonna get out of it.
Right.
So it's still good, but it's not as good as just fireballing the creature or whatever.
Right.
But if you have really good board position, it is really good because you can like play it out.
Like, yeah, can't attack.
Yeah, I have to attack them. It's like,
but you can't.
But it doesn't protect your creatures either, too, which kind of sucks. So if they attack your creatures, it doesn't go off. It's just really All right, so this is pack number what? 6? 7.
This is 7.
Does everybody have 7? The next one's 10, right?
8.
8. Oh, it's not too bad.
Master Fed has 8.
Master Fett has 8. So go through here real quick. Since Demons, talked about him. Throw them all first. So you talk about him. Eye for an Eye. This is a paladin secret. Whenever your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to the enemy hero.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's worth a card slot though. Because like another thing that sucks about this game is you only have 30 cards.
Yeah.
So you really have to be careful of like what cards you put in the deck. And I don't think it's one of those things again. Like the problem with secrets, they see that it's coming. So if they're not going to attack you with their like 12 Wind Fury guy until they attack you with something else first to test it out. You know what I mean? Like
now if you hypothetically did play this and somebody attacked you dead, and then it killed them, is it like a draw? Does that happen?
Yeah, I think it's in this game. I think when you draw, both people lose.
Wow.
It's just double loss.
Yeah, I think it's double loss.
Sucks.
Wow.
It's really bad. Temple Enforcer I think is pretty good. 6-drop, 6/6. Give it for the minion plus 3 health, which lasts forever. So it's good. I like it a lot. You can actually, I think, use this like target this guy himself too because it says
Just give him 9 hit points.
Yeah, if you wanted to, like if you have nothing else in play. I think that's how it works. But it's actually one of the better priest cards. I might not run 2 in my deck, but at least probably run 1.
It seems pretty sweet with like taunt minions.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, exactly. For taunt minions, or if you just want to like, you have like a 1/2, you can give them like health potion when you next take damage.
Hire me now, Blizzard.
If only that's how they hired people, right? They're just like scouring like the forums.
The Twitch chat.
Ah, yes, Master Fets, you're hired. Finally. Here's the Wild Pyromancer guy I was telling you guys about.
Is he sweet?
Yeah, he's really good. 2-drop, 3/2. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions.
What's up?
Yeah, so he's really good.
I mean, he'll kill himself real quick.
Yeah, in 2 spell casts, he kills himself. But for 2 mana, you at least have the potential to do 2 mana, 2 damage to everything. And with Commanding Shout, you can actually do it more than 2 because he can't get reduced below 1.
Yeah.
His turn. So
And
you can actually,
he's all classes.
or even if this guy, like,
Play them together.
yeah, you can play this guy out. Yeah, exactly.
Seems alright.
Yeah. So.
Are minions spells or no?
No, minions are not spells.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's not like
Magic
Magic.
never.
They're yeah.
Okay.
So this is 8.
This will be 8.
All right, Master
Ready,
Fett.
Master Fett?
You don't have any friends online right now. Why did they just tell me I have no friends? It was just like, oh, by the way, Dusty.
Did you
don't-
accidentally click something?
I don't
or
think
like,
so. It just came up and was like, Dusty, by the way.
Who's Who's Booty Hero?
I don't know. Booty's awesome though. He's my bro. I don't know who he is, but he's cool.
Booty.
So Blizzard just made fun of me and said I have no friends online. That's great.
Is this guy wanting in on the contest that he doesn't know about?
This game likes to talk people. Okay, here we go. This is Master Fet's pack. What is this? 8?
This is 8.
All right, here we go. Chow. Nope.
So that's a rare. Not today.
Get shit on. 2 rares though. That's 2 rares. Not bad, Master Fet. Pretty good guess, I guess, for
No
losers.
sleeves for that though.
Yeah. So since Demon, we definitely have enough of these. Anami Berserker is another really good card. It's a 2/3 that if it ever gets damaged, it gets plus 3 attack, which is like, 5/3 for 2 is really good. There's plenty of ways to kind of set it off.
Booty will only be friends with us if we give him a beta key.
We can befriend Shaggy if only you would give me a beta key. Well, Aaron gave me his, so I'm not the right person to be asking for a beta key.
Blizzard is obviously not a fan of clever lines because...
Yeah, and Blizzard obviously hates me because they just told me I had no friends online, like, out of nowhere, so it's just like, Dusty.
Yeah, you have a beta key, but it doesn't matter, you have no one to play with.
Sure.
Outdoor
Exactly. Outdoor Peacekeeper. Battlecry, change an enemy's minions attack to 1. I like that.
He's a 3/3, sure, comes in and he's just like, oh, cool, 12/12, 1.
How about a 1/12? Gotcha.
It's a little worse.
Sure. I like him. He's for a Paladin deck. Paladin seems to have that whole, make stuff 1 mechanic. He just told me I had no friends online either, and I'm not even playing the game. It's pretty bad, bro. Redemption says, when one of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. No, I actually like this card, Redemption. When one of your minions die, return it to life with 1 health.
Depending on the effect.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You just use it offensively and.
Yeah, exactly. If you use offensive, defensively, it's probably pretty bad. But
sure. Here's me thinking everything should be defensive.
Sure. It's actually, I think, one of the better secrets because you have control of how it goes off, which is really cool. So you can if you have the Wind Fury guy, for example, you can play it out, hit something with the Wind Fury, kill it, and then if he dies, he just comes back and you can attack again with it.
Sure.
So it's pretty good with Wind Fury guys. It's good with anything, even with taunters. If you have a big taunter out, you can just play this out.
Yeah.
So here we go. Our other rare, Abomination. Now I want you to read this guy and tell me what you think about this guy, because I actually really like this card.
It's a 4/4/5 that comes in and he's to all characters. Is that minions and
and heroes?
Minions and heroes.
Yeah,
okay.
He's a 4/4 with taunt, and then if he dies, he just deals 2 damage to everything he does.
I think he's awesome.
Yeah, I think he's really cool too.
So
Yeah,
The boss, of course.
the boss. Alpha for Hex starts the end of the month. It does, Booty. You are correct.
So does taunt? You can still attack with him, right?
Yeah. It's not like magic.
So it's like I'm attacking you for 4. You attack this guy. If you kill him, you're dead too. That's so good.
Yeah, no, he's really good. He's really good. Yeah. Alpha for Hex does start at the end of this month. Also, which is really cool, is we have a bunch of information about Alpha that we were going to go over Thursday for a Hex TGG Procast. We have all kinds of info that came out from Dragon Con, so we will talk to you guys about that then. So we've only done 12 packs so far. We are just
Pack number 9.
pack number 9. Anybody?
Go.
All right. So we have first card's Epic.
Is it epic? Show me a little purple.
You want to see the purple? You want to see that purple? Like that? You like?
I don't hate it. I'm not mad about it.
Why do I hate it? Okay, so here's some new cards. Thought Still. I want you guys' opinion on this card because I actually got blew out by Thought Still one game. It was really annoying. It says copy 2 cards from your opponent's deck and put them into your hand.
You can see their whole deck.
You see their
No,
whole
you don't.
deck.
You don't get to see their deck. It just automatically draws 2. It makes 2 cards from their deck.
Oh, so it's random.
Yeah, it's random.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. That's. I mean, it seems like that could be great, or it could be haha, I got you.
Sure. So I was playing against a priest deck, and I was playing. I think my mage deck. I was playing my mage deck, and I had board position. I was shitting on him, and he used that card, and I was like, whatever. And next turn, he was like, oh, I got Flame Strike, and just killed all my guys.
Well, I guess it's still 3 mana draw 2.
Yeah, it is, but it's you only draw cards from their deck instead of yours.
So what if you get class specific stuff? Can you still
you can
cast
still
them?
cast it? Yeah, because he Flame Strike me. He you have 7 mana, deal 4 damage to everything on your
Okay.
side.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where
That's okay, I guess.
I like it because you have to. I think it's pretty well named too. Thought Still sounds kind of a weird name, but it makes sense
Yeah.
because whenever you're playing, if I'm playing against a priest, I'm trying to play around Holy Nova and cards they have. But then when they use this card, all of a sudden I have to start playing around mage cards and shit too. So yeah, you could you could actually take Draxus out of the deck if you got lucky enough. You have a 1 in 30 chance.
Does it take it from your deck?
No, it doesn't. It just makes it.
It just
possible.
makes it, okay.
Yeah. So you could get Draxus, and if you did, it's. Divination, but worse. But it's not draw 2, it's create 2, so you also end up with more cards in your deck. You're right, you don't actually draw 2. I mean, that's true. But, like, I mean, I think the card's okay. I think it has potential to be pretty good.
Well,
like,
in that aspect, that's actually kind of cool, because then it's like, you get 1 card to get 2 cards, and then you don't lose those cards from decks. It's not like drawing 2, which is going to make your deck have less cards in it. It's actually just giving you two extra cards.
Then we have the Demon Fire card for Warlock, which is deal 2 damage to a minion. If it's a friendly demon, give it +2/+2 instead. I like that. A lot of the Warlock cards are very, like, a lot of the Warlock removal cards are like that. It's a lot like, they do a lot more than just, you know, what they say. Yeah, it gives you options, which is always good.
Okay.
So, Snipe, whenever your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. So, very good.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's very easy to play around though, but it's very good. So this is our epic right here. So going on to our rare, which is Ancient Mage, Battlecry, give adjacent minion spell power +1.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
How good is like +2 spell power?
Very good. I mean, like Snipe, for example, would do 6 damage to the next guy you played it. This would do 4 damage to the next person you played it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so it has potential to be really good. The only problem I don't like about this is he doesn't have spell power himself, so that's kind of annoying. But it is a 4 mana, you know, 2/5 give to you guys +1 spell power. So I guess there's times maybe where you could maybe, I guess, get advantage out of it or get something out of it. So, the old Pit Lord, Battlecry, deals 7 damage to your hero. He's a 4 mana 7/5. So how much of your life is 7? If you have 30 life, how much of your life is 7 life?
It's like a little less than a quarter of your life.
So is that worth a 7/5 in constructed?
I think it's very situational. So
I think in draft it's very good. 4 mana 7/5 is probably really hard to deal with in draft, but I don't know.
You have 30. Yeah, that's true. So 7 damage is a little less than a quarter.
I don't think it's good enough. Not worth it at all. Suicide locks. Yeah, I don't think it's as good as I don't think it's very good.
David, 23.3%.
There you go. I don't think it's good enough for constructing.
Take the calculator out for the rest of this.
What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Well, especially if you're gonna drop Draxes.
I mean, sure. I guess if like it's much better than like the cards that are like discard cards. But like I just like there's been times where without using this card, I've only made it to like 3 or 4 life before I've cast Draxes.
Right.
So 7 life is actually a lot of life to pay, and it's just a 7/5, and it's on turn 4, and there's a lot of ways for decks in constructed to deal with a 7/5 by turn 5. If it was like a 7/7 or something, sure, I think it might be worth it.
Or if it was 3 mana.
Yeah, sure. At least you get 7 damage out of it.
Yeah. This is pack 10.
Okay, so someone actually has pack 10, right?
Yeah. Crabbelosh.
Crabbelosh. Did you nail it? Crabbelosh.
Blank.
Oh, shit.
Not today.
Not today, Crabbelosh. You're gonna learn today. Maybe a priest deck. That's actually a Warlock only card. It would be much better in the priest deck, I agree. So silence, just 0 cost silence a minion. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Sure.
I would much rather probably take the owl or something that has a creature tied to it. Thought Still we talked about. Power of the Wild, I actually really love this card. Choose one, give your minions +1/+1, or summon a 3/2 Panther. So obviously a 3/2 Panther on turn 2 is very good. Or if you draw this late game, you can still use it to give all your guys +1. So I think this card is very, very good.
Deck 18 will have pack 18 will have an epic. So Budiera.
Oh, you think
Epic.
you know?
Wait a minute, but epic is not.
Yeah, I think he means legendary. We know
Do you mean legendary?
Yeah, he means legendary. Mugashon Warden is actually, I think, very, very good. I don't think he's good enough in constructed. He's a 4-drop 1/7 with taunt, but I think he's very good in draft. Like, it's really kind of hard to deal with the 1/7 in draft. Like, there's not very many things that can kind of kill us.
That art, I feel like I've seen that art like a trillion times.
You think?
I think so. Stampeding Kodo.
Should have said pack. Yeah, what do you think about this card? Destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. What? Right, in this pack, it would kill this.
That'd be wonderful.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill this 2-drop guy though. But it'll kill this, which is pretty good. It sucks that it's random, obviously, like, but it's tied to a creature, and 3/5 is actually pretty good.
For
So-
5, is that good?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it could be like it could be sweet to kill the Mogushan Warden. Like, the Mogushan Warden seems like an absolute house.
But they could have it like the death rattle, like draw a card guy out, and you play him and it kills that instead. And you're like, okay, I just gave you a card and I did nothing. And so
you got 3 cards.
I think if this was targeted, this card would be very good. And the fact it's random makes it like I don't think it's that great. Probably much better in draft than it is in constructed. But
yeah.
Okay, moving on. Does anybody have this pack? What pack is this? 11? No one have 11.
We got 15, 21, 19, and 18.
Man, we're not getting any. Alright, so we've actually talked about all of these except Fork Lightning, which is actually one of my favorite cards in the whole game. Deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions, overload 2 for 1 mana.
I like it.
It's very, very good. It does, like, you know, if you use it on turn 1, obviously, you know, it's going to put you behind, but you're never going to use it on turn 1 because they're never going to have 2 minions out on turn 1. But the card is very, very good. They should, but
maybe not.
For sure, not going to get it.
Just not.
But this card's very good. Like, would you play this card in Magic? One drop, deal 2 damage to 2 creatures, and then like not untap 2 your lands next turn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like I think it's good enough.
Booty Hero, if you're right, you get a pack of Gen Con exclusive sleeves.
Yes, if you are right. If I'm right, I want sweet loots. Light Warden, whenever a character is healed, you gain 1 attack. I think it's a worse version of the Mage version that like it gets 1 attack whenever you cast a spell. And if you're building your deck to heal, like your deck's just bad anyway. So I don't like this card at all. Plus, it's only a 1/2, so like this card.
Probability is the biggest troll. You're damn right.
But yeah, the card's only a 1/2, so you're probably it's probably gonna die no matter like how big it gets.
Yeah.
Like a mage could just ping it 2 turns in a row and kill it. So epic. Can we get a legendary, please? What pack was this? This was 12. And no one had that. What's the next one up?
15.
15.
Wait, David, are you 15 or 16, David?
We actually didn't get a rare in this pack.
Well, we got an epic. So.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Owl's really good. This is good. This is
David
like
is 20.
what you were talking about minions that have a downside. So this one's a 5-drop 7/6. It says your minions cost 3 more. So is it worth it? But like a 5-drop 7/6 is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong.
I don't like him at all.
Why don't you like him at all, Aaron?
Because he's a vanilla 7. Like he's worse than a vanilla 7/6 for 5. He's in Magic we call those 5 mana do nothings.
It doesn't do anything. It's a 7/6
It's
for
a
5.
7/6. We had a 7/6. And then you
he
play
comes
with,
out.
And then you play with a bunch of like little 1-drop things.
Yeah.
And it's like
I think in draft, obviously he's very good.
He's a
Maybe you just like play him and like kill things, and when he dies, move on about your day. But hope he dies.
Or what if you have
immediately.
a really like spell heavy deck, so you don't give a fuck. Or like that Druid card that's like make a 3/2. Like what if you just have a bunch of cards like that are creatures in spells, and you just like bring them out.
tokens.
The tokens. Like I'm not sure about him. Like we got a gold version of him, but I'm not sure. I think he has potential to be very good.
I think he's a tank.
Like I can see him being right. Like I mean, he's definitely a card that you want to build your deck around. You just don't want to throw him in any deck, but I don't know. Naturalize. What do you think with this card? Destroy a minion. Your opponent draws 2 cards. It's like the best. It's like the best thing with like the worst thing.
I guess it depends on the minion. Like I'm saying,
No.
No. Well, how difficult is it to remove minions otherwise?
I mean, like the druids have like a lot of ways to kill minions, but like this actually kills. This like only like catch all for minions. Like even though the warlock has one, but it's like one of the few like just kill a minion.
Also, it's
Right? Like I mean,
it's so good.
it is like it's like
Especially in a 30-card deck.
But
it's like draw 4.
But I guess.
What the?
But I guess if it's like a legendary, and it's like this thing is going to shit all over.
It is going to show me if I don't kill it.
It's
right?
like gotcha, and then you're going to draw like 2 owls, or an owl and something else, or who knows?
Or like 2 of this guy, right?
Yeah.
You're like, ha, I got there.
Yeah.
Play mercenary is your own disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what and that's kind of how to make him good. That's kind of how you'd have to build your deck. Do something like that, I think.
Yeah.
And constructed. Like in limited, I think he's just good. 5-drop 7/6. That's like a huge bomb. I don't think they can deal with that. So here's an epic. Gorehowl. Here we go. Attacking a minion costs 1 attack instead of 1 durability. 7-drop, 7/1.
So
Love it.
Basically,
I love this card. I think this is really
seems
good.
really cool.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, what?
So durability is like if it has 4 durability, you can attack with it 4 times.
So every time you attack with it or use it, like when you equip it, basically your hero gets 7 attacks, so your hero is the one who attacks. But when you do that, it lowers your durability.
And it's the only way to make your heroes able to attack.
So like this is like a 7-drop 7/1, but when you attack a minion, it just costs an attack.
So the first time you attack for 7, then 6, then 5.
There's also a couple cards too that add to attack of your weapon, so
It's trash.
I don't think it's trash. I actually think it's really good. I like it a lot, Booty. I disagree with you. I think it's very good, and I think that it has like worst case scenario, it's just a 7-drop, deal 7 damage to your hero.
Is that Garrosh's axe? Like, is that the card?
I think wasn't Gorehowl the like the axe that they kill Manoroth with or something?
I don't know.
I thought that's what it
There's
was.
a story for this game?
I think so. Just, no, it is
Not Zentoth's Chosen.
trash.
Oh, okay. What is Zentoth's Chosen?
It's the hex card that's like a 6-drop black card. It's a 6-drop 5/4 that can't be blocked, but when you play it, you have to kill 2 of your creatures.
It's like sack 2 creatures.
Yeah,
How much
it's
does
like-
it cost to play?
It's like I think it costs 6, so it's like terrible because like you
So it's a 5/4. Can't be blocked.
yeah,
It's a 5/4.
but you have to kill your own guys. So like
But
so you play it out, it kills both your guys, and your opponent's like Doomblade it. All right, you fucking just 3 for 1 yourself. Like sure. So someone has this pack, right?
this is pack 13.
Oh, so no one has this pack. Okay. Yeah, it's terrible, but it's like one of my favorite cards to talk about how awesome it is.
What Zentoth's Chosen?
Yeah. All right, so we talked about every card in this pack so far.
No.
Not the Dark Iron, right?
Or the Arathi.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So Arathi Weaponsmith, Battlecry, equip a 2/2 weapon. So
Does it just generate a 2/2?
yeah, it just makes it.
Okay.
Equips it. So I like it a lot.
And your hero can attack.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good. It gives you some value out of it.
Like 5 power for 4 mana. Seems fine.
Yeah, I like it. Dark Iron Dwarf, Battlecry, give a minion +2 attack, and that lasts forever. So it's a 4-drop 4/4 that increases some other attack. All right, let's check out our rare. Cold Light Seer, give all other minions, other Murlocs +2 health. So this is obviously a key part of them. This is a key part of the Murloc deck. You obviously have to have this card if you want the Murloc deck to be good. It's very good though. Giving all the Murlocs +2 health is really important, so they survive board wipes or whatever. So good card if you want to build a Murloc deck because you like aggro for some reason. So this is the next card, right? This is 15 or 14.
14. No one has 15.
All right. No one has 15.
I thought they did, but apparently I just didn't listen right.
Oh, there's legendary.
There it is. We did it.
We got there. You want some? Yeah. Alright, see what we get.
Do we get a regular rare?
Murloc deck, best deck. Yeah, we did. We got it right here. So we have Dark Iron Dwarf, we talked about it, Silver Hand. Here's Ice Lance. This is a card that me and Tad were talking about last night during dinner, and I think we both came up to the conclusion that it's actually pretty bad. But it's freeze a character if it was already frozen, deal 4 damage instead. So you can use this on your enemy or your opponent, and they can't, like, if they're playing a warrior or something, they can't attack you. Or you can use it on like their 12/12, and like you can just freeze it so they can't attack you. But I actually think it's pretty bad because it doesn't really do a whole lot for you. Did anyone have this pack? No, no one had this pack.
So you all just lose.
Yeah, but I'll actually keep going, and if a legendary does pop up in one of your guys' packs, I'll give you the sleeve for the first one and pops up.
Sure. And then after Isaku Koji, we could start again.
Oh, we could. Yeah, we could do that.
After pack 21.
That's assuming you pull another one.
Well, I mean, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's not a bad assumption. How many cards we start out with? We went through 15 or 14, right?
This is pack 14.
+3.
So 17.
So we got 1 out of 17. That's about what I said. 1 to 15. So Ice Lance, I think it's actually pretty bad.
Price is right. Rules. Oh, rules in reverse.
Cool. So moving on to our blue. Mana Wraith, all minions cost 1 more.
So
2-drop 1/3, all minions cost 1 more.
it's pretty good against like
Aggro deck. Well, the thing that sucks about this game, there's no sideboarding, so I feel like this is like a very good sideboard card, but there's like no sideboarding.
There's no sideboarding,
so,
sure.
I feel like
That's something that, yeah.
See, it seems pretty good in your Warlock deck. It's like you're just Jirax's hero power, you just...
Sure.
Would his hero power then cost 3 to activate?
No, it'll still cost 2.
Cost 2 still.
So yeah, there might be some uses for this maybe, but I don't think I
don't
really
know
like
if it's
it.
worth the card slot sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our legendary. Here we go. Hopefully it's the Archmage guy.
It's probably Jirax's.
That's cool. We'll disenchant him for like 1,000 fucking dust. Wash Hellscream. Charge, Enrage, +6, attack.
Gromosh Hellscream.
Gromosh.
That's Garrosh's dad.
Is that who it is?
I think so.
Cool. So 8-drop 4/9 that has haste, and then he's probably going to kill something. If he doesn't, he turns into a 10/9 or 10 whatever. Never how much damage he takes. So I think
Seems alright.
Yeah, plus he looks fucking pissed. By the way, like he is not
like,
very
have
happy
you ever
with.
met like a Hellscream that wasn't just mad the whole time?
Never met a Hellscream. So we're at.
This is 15.
Yeah, this is 15. Okay. I think that guy's good. By the way.
The Gromosh.
Yeah, I think he's fine. He's probably a pretty good finisher. Not
2 rares, 3 rares.
That's how we do it
Get it,
up
girl.
in here. Light Spawn is actually one of my favorite priest cards. It says this minion's attack is always equal to its health.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like that because like the priest has a lot of like health buffing cards and like spells, so you can get him pretty big. And like how big his health is how big his attack is, and you can always keep healing him to keep him up that high. So I actually think.
And then it
So,
goes with
so
that.
Budiero, once a minion has taken damage, they are enraged. If they have enraged, the enraged, I guess, effect triggers.
Check it out. The 0-drop goes perfectly with your 4-drop here.
No, it does not happen every time. Also, another thing that happens, it doesn't stack, and if it's ever healed, it reverts it.
Okay.
Which I don't like, but whatever. I guess they maybe were afraid Priest would be too good with that ability. So, like, if you have something that's like the 3/3 guy with a rage +1, 1 fury, like if he took damage and then like you attacked with him and then healed him, like he would just lose.
Yeah.
So, also, 0 cost, restore 4 health to all minions. Think it's good, bad?
I mean, if you have out 2 of the 0/4 light spawn or whatever.
Healing doesn't revert it?
Healing does revert it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I might have said that wrong. But healing does revert it. So like, it has to have had damage on it. If it does at any point goes back to its full life, then it loses its rage. So I'm sorry. There's actually a priest card that
He's saying it doesn't according to
Oh,
Wiki.
it for sure does. I'll actually show you in the game after we open all these packs, but it for sure 100% does. Also, the Molten Giant guy, it says whenever you take a damage, this card costs 1 less. If you ever heal yourself, it actually adds to his cost. Yeah, it's actually. I think that might be a bug, but it might be a bug. But I don't know.
I have a question. Are any of these things like instant speed? Can you
This game actually
no
has
instant
no
speed.
instant speed.
because that would be hilarious if we were like, oh.
There's actually a priest card that says whenever you would heal, you deal damage instead. So this card would actually.
That one's cool. That's a shadow form.
Yeah, no, it's a priest, like a priest card that says that. Shadow Form just turns your ability into deal 2 damage, which is very good.
Yeah.
So you can just like fucking shock things.
Yeah.
But this card wouldn't be too bad in that deck. Yeah, it's for sure 100% wrong. I'm sorry, David, but it is 100% wrong. I promise you, I'll actually show that to you. But it is for sure 100% wrong. But this says, so like if you had that priest card with it, this would actually turns into just deal 4 damage to everything for 0.
Sure.
Which is, pretty good. Yeah, it will kill the card, and but, Lightwell. Oh, Golden Lightwell. Look how fucking sick that looks. Look at that.
Oh my lord, and it's like...
Yeah, it's like... Come on!
That is so cool.
So it says, at the start of your turn, restore 3 health to a damage-friendly character. So,
No big deal.
yeah, it's really good.
Just hope it's not enraged.
When
It
it
could
says
also-
restore 3 health, does that mean that it gains 3 health, or does it mean like if it was originally this?
No, it means like, if like, this guy, since his original health is only 4, he can only be healed up to 4.
Well, that's
Sure.
silly. I don't
But
like that.
it's really good because it's an 05 and it's a creature and it only costs 2 and it can affect you yourself too. So if you have no minions that are hurt, it just will heal you for 3. So I actually think it's really good. It's a creature too, so you can actually buff this guy. You can buff it up so it can start attacking too, which is like actually absurd.
Are there any Dorans?
We also got a Golden Abomination. It has no art. I feel like this card would be the coolest with like this kind of art. I guess it kind of does. I don't know. They must not have all the golden card animations in. We talked about Abomination. I know you really like it. So,
Yeah.
Feral Spirits. I actually think this is one of the best Shaman cards. Summon 2/2/3 Spirit Wolves with taunts. Overload 2 for 3. So you make 2 2/3s with taunt. So.
You go to what 2 mana next turn?
It makes wolves, spirit wolves.
Yeah, it makes 2 2/3s.
It makes Nighthawk or whatever his name was from Mortal Kombat.
He is.
I feel robbed by the A-ball. I agree, man. Like, I feel like that this guy's like golden art would be so fucking cool looking too.
Like he was like eating something.
Yeah. Eating like a sandwich.
No, like a coward.
Eating a pallet. Okay, does anybody have this pack? This is 20. Alright,
I don't think it's 20.
This is 20? Yep. All 15. This is 16, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 2 rares out of here. Leopardome, we talked about. Earth Shock's really, really good. Silence a minion, then deal 1 damage to it. So that's very good. I feel like Shamans have potential to be like a very control deck. They just win out in the late game. They have some really good control cards. But Silence a minion, then deal 1 damage to it's very good. I mean, you're going to get value out of the card no matter what. You're going to kill something or make it useless.
Useless. You don't have any friends on that? Is this friends?
No, friends are way over here.
No, it just wants to tell us.
It keeps on telling me that I have no friends. Even though I have 2 friends right here. I clearly have friends, Blizzard. Like, I don't know why you keep yelling at me.
They're basically like, you're playing too much Hearthstone.
Please go outside. Youthful Brewmaster just says, Battle Crowd, return a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand, which is really good. If you have a bunch of come into play effects, you can keep bouncing it. It's a good card, and there's actually a couple endless combos with this guy that are pretty cool.
I like endless combo.
Yeah. So this is actually a good card.
I feel like endless combo is the only combo worth playing. Like,
sure. Yeah. Light Warding, we already talked about how bad she is. Thank you for giving me another one, Blizzard, and then tell me I have no friends. Lightning Storm, deal 2 to 3 damage to all enemy minions, overload 2.
What's up?
So, very
all
good.
enemy minions. What's up? Okay.
And it's like, get some.
Wait a minute, 2 to 3?
Yeah, 2 to 3, so it's random. You don't know which one, but it's 2 to 3.
But
spell power also.
It's fine.
But spell power also affects it too, so you can get it up there to be like. I think whenever I use it in my game, it was either 5 to 6 damage or some shit.
Sure.
So it was just like
wipe your board,
get
we
shit
have fun.
on.
Yep.
Yeah. So
that sounds.
maybe we should build a shaman control deck for our deck.
Probably.
Maybe we should do that.
You get another lightning storm. We'll see what's up.
I already have one, so that's 2.
There you go.
All right, this is number 17, right?
Disenchant enough of these like turdy things.
Disenchant these dirty things. Epic. All right, so we talked about silence. Talked about there's the Stormforged Axe, which is the 2/3 for 2 for.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, for a control deck too, it's really good because you just equip it on turn 2 and just proceed to kill anything that they play.
Sorry that I'm like interested in the chat. I feel like I'm very distracting.
Oh, Sweepstakes just went out, doing the inboxes in the next hour. Is there another beta wave this week? I don't know. I'm not sure. I would imagine that they will probably do one. I think this week they're doing European beta, so I don't think there'll be another one this week. I see our rare explosive shots. We have like 6 of those. That's good. It's a good card though. I guess there was
be some good
He
dust.
doesn't know Dust already has his beta key, so he's no longer freaking out about it. He's obviously like, I don't care if it's beta
Yeah,
keys.
I'm just like, who cares about beta keys,
I have
noobs?
friends
Like,
that are getting beta keys anyway. So.
that's pretty bad. I have my friends give me a beta key. All right, so epic big game hunter. I like this guy a lot. 3-drop 4/2. When he comes into play, he destroys a minion with 7 or more attack.
Seems awesome.
Yeah, he's really good. The only problem with this guy is there's not a lot of cards that have 7 or more attack.
But he shits on them.
Yeah, but if they do, he comes in and he shits on them.
Again, he can sideboard, man.
Yeah, if you can sideboard, he would be even better. But he's still a 3-drop 4/2, which isn't bad. So
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, he's very good. Maybe I might run like 1 in my deck. I don't think I'd ever run 2 though, unless
He did look like a trucker.
What are we on now? That's 18.
This is 18, yeah. So here we go.
So we're getting there.
Booty, you're what's up, son?
Oh, Booty say 18? I'll let you do this one.
Oh.
I already got my legendary, so I don't.
You're welcome, Booty.
All right, Booty, here we go.
This one's for you.
I doomed by making Aaron open it.
I should open like 5 rares.
Oh shit!
Or like the shittiest pack ever.
I'm so sorry, Booty.
I got Ron so hard.
We talked about all these cards except this guy and this guy.
What's that for an eye? Okay, yeah.
I feel like Mana Worm's really good. I still like the build deck around him. I think he's really good. Scavenging Hyena says whenever a beast dies, gain +2/+1. So that's get on that level. Sure,
So
we're
right all the time.
if we could just somehow get that high. So 3-drop 2/3 that says he gets +3 attack when he takes damage. I don't think this is a bad taunt, but the bear is actually a 3-drop 3/3 taunter. I think it might be better.
Incognito on the table to open a pack.
Let the girl open my pack 19. You dudes are terrible. All right, hey April, come here. Woman.
Movie hero wants to be. He's 43 now.
Okay, this guy wants you to open up his pack for see if you get a legendary, he wins a prize.
Booty, we're starting over again after pack 20.
Okay, so hover over them, see what we got. Oh shit!
No rares.
No rares.
Alright, Defender of Argus. We'll talk about him.
Isaku wants the dog to open.
I could probably teach him how.
Loki, you want to open a pack?
Oh shit! That's what you get for having women do shit that guys are supposed to do.
I think you should make me a sandwich for that comment.
Ooh.
What's the point? You can make one so much fun. So this deck.
Girl sucks at opening.
Oh.
Sorry, April.
Suck at life.
Oh shit!
What's up?
What now? What now?
Incognito. I'm sorry that the woman failed you.
Yeah.
If you would have had her made you a sandwich, she would have done a lot better at it.
I do. What now?
I feel like we have not had any of these except the circle.
Yeah, we have not. That's what's really
I
cool
feel
about this
like
pack.
I
This
can't
is
be
actually
here
what
when you guys have gone through 20 packs. And just
I got one. My first pack. I opened was I had two in a minute.
You first what?
Shut up. So Defender of Argus is our rare. Battlecry, give adjacent minions +1/+1 and taunt. So like that's pretty good. Yeah, he comes into play, gives your minions +1/+1.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. The +1's really good. Spiteful Smith, Enrage, your attacks have +2 attack. Like your weapons have +2 attack. So that's really good because he's a 4/6, so he can actually survive an attack.
Yeah, he's actually worth.
He can actually enrage. He's really good in like the warrior decks and stuff too. That Gore Howl we just got, he'd be good in because he could attack, and then the Gore Howl's like a fucking 9/1 and stuff. So yeah, pretty good. Flame Imp's actually really good. 1-drop 3/2, deal 2 damage to your hero. You don't care about being dealt 2 damage. There's also cards like the Molten Giant that actually reduces its cost every time you take damage. That triggers, so that's good.
Can I attack a weapon? Like that Warhowler thing?
No, but there's an ooze that comes out and actually can just kill weapons. Acidic slime, exactly. But this one only costs 2. 6-drop Battlecry, freeze a character. I think freeze is pretty bad, but I think for freeze to be good, this is kind of how it's going to have to happen. So.
Amazing stream sandwich. Just like
Yeah, until I just like catch it, I'm just like.
You're a ninja.
Sure. I just think there's better 6-drops to play. I don't think at any point do you want to play a 6-drop 5/5 that stalls them. It's too situational. I really think there's just better 6-drops that can actually further, like the 4/6 or the 4/3 Haster guy off Divine Shield, for example, is just a much better 6-drop to play than this Frost Elemental guy. So. All right. So anybody have?
I stopped. I think.
Wait, 20, right? Someone has 20. That was 19.
Okay,
this is 20.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
So here's David. All right, here's David's pack. Here we go.
Am I doing?
No. Let Munza do it.
All right, M.
Oh, Munza.
Mess up another pack of some guys.
Here we go, David. Here we go, David. Here we go, David. Do you think you can handle it? Can you get a rare in here? Jeez.
Get shit on.
Munza is terrible at this.
Why don't you go open a box of magic cards, Munza?
I get all of them.
Anyway, okay, so these are the only two we have talked about. Ice Barrier, as soon as your hero is attacked, gain 8 armor. So armor is just like extra health, basically.
Sure.
There's nothing bypasses armor in the game right now. That's cool. So that's okay. I think it's okay. It's one of those things where your opponent really can't play around unless they can just one-shot you before. Actually, it says as soon as your hero gets attacked, so there's actually no way your opponent can really play around it.
That sounds pretty good then.
Yeah, I think it's probably be okay. It's probably one of the better secrets. And Rampage, give a damage minion +3/+3.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
That's awesome.
For 2 mana. So I think it's yeah, it has, but it's really good on taunters too.
No.
I don't think that's really what a warrior deck wants to do, but it's still pretty good. Our rare. Azure Drake, probably one of the best 5-drops in the game. Spell power +1, battle cry, draw a card. So very good. I have 2 of these in almost all my decks because it's just it's pure value. As soon as it comes into play, you always get a card out of it. It's probably going to survive because it's 4/4, and it also increases the damage your spells do. So very good card. He is a boss. So 21. We have somebody else with that too, right?
This is the last one.
Last one. So he's this person.
And then we start over. It's Isaku.
Suck you. See, Ice Barrier is probably quite bad. Spells that just gain life tend to be... No, I agree that, like, it might not be the best, but, like, for what it does, it isn't too... I haven't seen or read what do packs cost. Actually, I talked about that earlier in the stream. I don't want to interrupt this, but they're basically about $1.25 each. About $1.25 to $1.50 each.
Does Ice Barrier stop the attack?
Ice Barrier does not stop the attack. I obviously wouldn't put Ice Barrier in over, Vaporize and that kind of stuff, but for what the card does, it's okay. So this is actually Zaku's, is that what you said? Zaku's?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Let's see. Zaku. Man, you guys are sucking dick at this.
Yeah, it's them.
Yeah, it's all them, dude. They suck.
Right.
This card I hate. It's a 1-drop, 1/1 with Wind Fury. Like,
Yeah.
it's never going to survive. It's pretty good in Hunter decks, though, because Hunter decks can buff beasts in various ways, so it makes it a little bit better. The 4-mana 3/3 Divine Shield guy is pretty good. So he's basically
What's Divine Shield?
the first damage they take in any way, like, absorbs the damage, so they don't actually take it. So it's actually pretty good. He can probably trade with something. It's pretty good. Eviscerate is...
Dog.
I'm sorry, Loki. I hate you. Eviscerate is the 2-mana, deal 2 damage combo, deal 4 damage instead. So if you play a card before it, you deal the second, you do the combo effect instead of that. It's very important in the Spell Power Rogue deck, and it's a very, very powerful spell because it can be used on minions or the player. Booty, it's for sure your fault. It's all your. Actually, you're the person that's making it not happen. Bite, give your hero +4 attack this turn and 4 armor.
So 4 armor forever and 4 attack this turn.
Mm-hmm.
4 mana.
It's like a 4-mana burn spell, kind of. You can just you can kill creatures with it. You can save the 4 armor if you want to not die.
It seems alright.
Yeah, I like it.
I think you definitely want to knock that.
Yeah, actually, it looks like Hex so far. Hex prices, by the way, Jackson. Hex's prices are going to be about $2 to $1.50. You can also put packs up on the auction hall, so you can use that to get packs as well. So I actually think, and also like Hex packs are 15 cards instead of 5. So I actually think Hex is doing a pretty good job competing with Hearthstone prices.
Do we want to start a new guest?
Yeah, let's start a new guest thing. What we kind of.
So how many packs from 0? Because we're on 0 now, so the next one will be 1. How many packs before we open a legendary?
60.
The winner of if you guess it right, you get a pack of Gen Con exclusive sleeves for Hex. So Master Fet says 16. Dog Mod says 5. Ezekiel says 15 cards plus chests. So I don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna ignore you. David says I'll go 20 again. How are we doing Prices Right rules? That's -6.
Says 8. Booty Hero says 12. Crab says 10.
Come on, math, win. Alright, does anybody else want to go?
Jackson says.
Does David have anything? David says 20 again.
No,
Yeah, I got it.
Weird person.
Alright. Does Ezekiel actually get something in there?
14 in April opens mine.
Alright, April, someone wants you to open a pack for him again here in a second. Once we get to
Aw.
14.
Redemption?
Did I miss anybody?
Booty says 12 and the guy in the back
and this
opens.
guy.
Buzz is like,
Oh
yeah!
wait, Isaku, did
Thank you,
Isaku
Booty.
guess? Like, oh, okay, I didn't
Good
write
man.
his.
Asaku, what did you want, buddy?
Oh, I actually did write his. 15 plus chest, I don't know what that
No,
means.
he wants 7.
He wants 7?
What is plus chest?
What are you
Doesn't even matter.
I'm trying to open
A legendary.
gold card.
If they guess the number of pack we open legendary, they get a pack of Gen Con sleeves. Loki's like, I like it. I think somebody wanted Loki. I want Shaggy to open mine with the left hand. Oh shit!
Oh.
Dog Mod, try to bust out there. Okay, so we'll go to number 1 here. No one picked 1, so we'll continue. Rare. Come on, legendary. Blow these guys out. No.
Just crack him.
Alright, so we have Working Infiltrator, 1-drop, 2/1 with stealth. I think he's okay, but he's going to die. And the most he's going to do is 2 damage. I think there's better cards. To play, Lightspawn, like him. We talked about this guy. Priestess of Elune, Battlecry, restore 4 health to your hero. I don't like that for a 6-drop. I think a 6-drop 5/4 that just restores 4 health isn't good enough when there's already so many good 6-drop cards. So stay away from the Priestess of Elune, even though she's kind of hot looking. So here's the guy I was talking about. The
Optimize spell priest.
Yeah, Soul Priest. Where your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead.
Seems pretty good.
So I think it's really good. I think it's a really good card. Also, with Circle of Healing, it makes it you have like a board wipe. So I actually want to build a priest deck that kind of revolves around this card and a couple other like Shadow Form and stuff to try to deal damage instead of healing so much. Are you telling the owner of the Hex fan site about Hex stuff? Oh, that's what he's saying. In Hex, there are chests that you can get stuff in the top. Yeah, you're right. I don't think he was talking to me, but I think it sounds like everyone but me, because I'm too cool.
That was one.
This is pack 2. We got an epic so far, and a rare. Light Spawn Smite. We talked. We got double Light Spawn. Check this out. It's pretty.
Let's talk about all those. Oh yeah, is this foil?
No. It would be gold. We got another Light Well. We talked about it. I actually think this card's pretty good. What do you think? You didn't really talk much about this card. What do you think about this?
Start of your turn, return. I don't know.
It's on a creature. It happens every turn.
It happens every turn, but like they're gonna kill it, and it doesn't deal damage back.
But you could buff it.
Yeah, you can buff it. You can have it buff itself.
But I thought we didn't like cards that you had to have another card to make it.
Shut up, Aaron.
Yeah, but it's a 2/0/5. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it's a
definitely
wall. It's a baby wall.
Get this 12 already. I'm sorry. Avenging Wrath. Shoot 8 missiles at random enemies for 1 damage each.
It's so random.
That's a...
But that's missiles. That's so cool.
That's so random, and then runs up. But it's missiles!
Right? I just want to blow stuff up.
Jackson, we played a lot of Magic. We know how to play the WoW TCG game. I wouldn't say we're super familiar with it, but a lot of Magic. Between the three of us, we've played probably
for sure.
Like 1,200 years of Magic.
Yeah, 12.
Roughly.
Which is almost as long as Tad has lived.
Almost. Close.
Avenging Wrath. I think it's okay. Obviously, it's better than the least amount of creatures that are on the field.
Sure, they have no creatures. Just do 8 to their.
Yeah, you just do 8 to them, which is actually.
Oh, yes. 8 missiles to the dome.
All right.
You believe in RNG after RNG? Yes, sure, I do.
Pack 3. No one's called it. We got another epic though. Scavenger Hyena, we talked about him. I think he's very, very good. Getting +2/+1 every time a beast dies is very good for a hunter, since they will most likely have a billion beasts. Silence, good. Betrayal, what do you think about this card? Minion deals its damage to the minions next to it.
That's awesome.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think it sets you up, I think, to have the potential to deal a lot of damage, like, to kind of blow your opponent out, but I think that's not really what the rogue wants to do. I think the rogue wants to be more tempo based and kind of just kill and bounce your guys as you play them. I think the card is definitely neat. I know I played it in draft, and Tada actually yelled at me for picking it because he said he's like one betrayal is good. Any more than that's probably pretty bad. So I don't know how that translates over to constructed.
Well,
but
John Tada has like 80,000 years of experience.
Yeah. Out of his like 600,000 years of living. Murloc Tidecaller. Whenever a Murloc is summoned, gain +1 attack.
Seems really good.
Yeah, very good for the Murloc deck.
I like it.
Yeah, and like him. I did keep.
I like that.
Kiki been playing MTG for a year and have gone TCG crazy since. Have boxes of WoW TCG but never played or even built a deck. Yeah, I like the WoW TCG a lot. We try to get
and the loot. Yeah, the loot. I really wanted the mounts, but I never got one.
Because they're new.
You're right.
Here's Snake Trap. This thing blew me out one game.
Summon 3 1/1 snakes. What the fuck?
Yeah. So when one of your minions is attacked, summon 3 1/1 snakes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I like they're beasts too. That's actually really important because they'll trigger off this guy when they die.
Sure.
So they're actually, it's a good card. Very good. Anybody have? So we're at 3 right now.
So anybody? No. Okay. 4. We're at 4. The earliest we have is 5.
The Betrayal is not a secret card. It's actually just a regular get shit on spell card. Go through here real quick. All these cards, but Interfire, changing minions' attack to be equal to its health. I think if it was the other way around, I would like this card a whole lot. If it was changing minions' health to be equal to its attack, I think I would like that a lot. But unfortunately, it's not. It'd be really good versus Taunters. Instead, it's pretty good on Wind Fury creatures, obviously, if you have big Wind Fury creatures and you can buff their health up and then use it. But again, it's that whole, if I have 3 cards, this one card might be good.
No, wait. Left hand.
Oh, that's right.
Wait a minute, you got flip the rare.
You're right. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Everybody quit yelling at me. Has charge with. You have a.
I mean, that's fine. The next pack you have to do with your left hand.
Here's your shaman card. Lava burst. Deal 5 damage. Overload 2 for 3.
Pretty sweet.
Obviously, this is very good, and it's another reason why I think a shaman control deck could be very good. So here we go. I have to do my left hand, right? So
Here we go. And
left
go.
hand.
Why would he be going crazy?
Because it's shaman.
It's shaman, bro.
It's shaman.
We actually had a fight
Zach
about it.
have a shit all over me. He was like, ha ha ha.
It's shaman.
It was shaming.
It's shaman. You say it different. Well, the WoW universe is shaman. Okay, here we go. Oh shit! Oh shit! Rare. At least you got 2 rares. It's better than Munz's packs.
Sorry, dog mod.
Why someone specifically requested you?
I always have a good rare though. It's just building up.
That's not how it works. So does it go rare and 4 fucking commons and rare 4 fucking commons to ID legendary?
Next week, April makes April TV, where she just cooks. Millions of subs, super success.
April, please make April TV. Okay, here's the deal though. I'll be honest with you. I can be like, April, will you do Shaggy TV for me next week? And just make her wear a shirt that has her tits popping out, and we could probably pay rent for the next 3 months.
Probably.
It would be.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's how streaming works. I don't have tits, so
That's
it's
how
hard.
neckbeards go. Just tell you this out.
So Cold Blood, give a minion +2 attack, combo +4 attack instead. Very good. I think it's
good
pretty
for
good. Yeah,
one
for 1
mana.
mana, very good.
Tracy Chapman. Tracy Chapman TV.
Your left hand sucks. You need to fat more. I feel like he had that whole thing set up. He was just waiting. He's like, I'm waiting. Here it goes. Freezing Trap. When an enemy minion attacks, return it to its owner's hand, and it costs 2 more. So
Yeah.
I like that. Pretty good. Obviously, you love it a whole lot. Yeah.
When an enemy attacks, return it to its owner's hand, and it costs 2 more. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's neat, but again, you can play around
Play
it. I
around
think
it.
a little
Just
too easy.
attack with the snake trap shit.
This guy I hate so much. 2-drop 4/5 can't attack.
Also known as
Well,
the
what
Thunder.
fucking good is he?
Well, because you can silence it, and then it
I
can
think
attack.
it's terrible.
It's almost for
That's
sure
fucking
terrible.
awful. Is that a rare?
Yeah, it's-
Fuck that. Get it dusted right now.
That's a Wizards of the Coast
Ancient
rare right
Watcher?
there. Yeah.
Ancient
Watch, yeah, that's some Wizards of the Coast bullshit. They just pulled on us.
Yeah. Mythic.
That's
The
it.
8-drop 1/1. When it
That's
comes
it.
to play, half your life. I don't get it, Wizards.
Maybe this one would just be like the Stone Cold Nuts.
It's the goal. He's pretty good though. All right, so anybody have 6?
7 is next.
All right, so we'll go through this one really quick. Yeah, for sure. You're right. You can give it taunt. You can do all that stuff for it, which is pretty good. But I think a 2 mana, again, we talked about it earlier, but any card where you have to have other... Yeah, she is my girlfriend, fiance, wife. Actually, the way you just kind of broke that up is actually exactly what she is. She's my girlfriend,
I have
fiance,
all
wife.
these things.
Actually, I have her ring right here, but I'm just too big of a pussy to ask her. I'm afraid she'll say no. And run off with the black
I
guy.
picked it out. That's
Just still say no, just to fuck with Dusty.
Kidnap-
Got you!
Nah, gotta go with the black guy.
Oh
Sorry, you're not black.
Kidnap victim? Ah.
You're right. I found her one day. Where would I kidnap April from? Where would she be?
no. The cookie factory.
Baskin Robbins.
The sandwich.
The
Wherever you,
tree that the Keebler elves live in.
wherever you buy sandwich supplies from as
I
well.
make them
The
sing
grocery
so they
store.
can make
I guess.
me confused. It's win-win.
Dairy Queen.
Isn't it?
But yeah, anyway, back to your thing about giving the watchless guy a defender. It's very good. If you can give him a defender, that's very good. But again, we talked about it earlier. Give a card that has to be good if 2 other cards are with it is to me not very good.
Yeah.
Obviously, that actually equals up to be combo, which is very good. But I don't think it's powerful enough to be good.
Merit combo.
Yeah, exactly. So rare, nothing. Okay.
Was that pack 7 or is it 6?
This is 6, right?
Okay.
So this guy's Wind Fury, probably one of the better 6-drops. Very good in draft. The 6-drop 4/5 Wind Fury. It has Wind Fury. It's very good. If it doesn't die, it just deals 8 damage. Exactly. So very strong. Check out our rare. Blizzard, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. This is by far,
Awesome.
yeah, it's very, very good. A lot of the mage decks have a lot of spell power, which makes it even better. Plus, it freezes the enemies too. So if you don't kill them, you can actually just like Fire Blast them, and the next turn they don't attack, and Fire Blast them again. So you can actually deal usually 2 damage to everything, and usually up to about 4 damage to one thing. So very good. It gets better.
That comment wins, by the way. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Where? Where do you see this?
The news van.
Oh, the news. You're right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Saku.
Sleeve of cards for that guy.
Is the Saku the one that wanted Loki to do it?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sorry, Loki. Actually, Loki's trying to destroy my dress shoes right now, so I actually cannot have him open this back card up. Here we go. A Saku, right?
Yep.
7. Here we go, Bob. Did you get there? Oh shit! This would be the best pack ever.
Oh my god, it would be like stone cold nuts.
Oh,
Get fucking real, man. Like absolutely 0 chance.
Oh shit! No, almost though. I feel like he's been the closest. My control tech. Actually, okay. What do you think about this card? Battle Cry. If your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of 1 at random.
It's pretty terrible to me. Like,
That's very situational.
I feel like it's like if you're losing,
maybe lose less. Like,
but also probably just lose still.
but definitely continue to still
with the
lose.
type of luck of the people that I know, it'd be like, okay, he's got 3 amazing guys and 1 horrible like mana dork or something like
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Then,
You're
here
like,
you go,
the
have a
bird.
mana dork.
Thank you.
Could I have a key, please, Dusty, please? But I don't have a key. But if I had a key, I would give it to Aaron. And then if I had 2 keys, I would give it to one of you guys. I promise. I don't have one though. I love you all. Here we go. Our epic Shield Slam. Deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have. Yeah, I like that. That's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Not very good. Sure, if you have a bunch of armor, you can kill a minion, but if you have a bunch of armor, then you've been able to keep using your hero power to get armor for some reason, and you're probably already winning anyway, so...
Was this pack 8, or is it still 7? No, this was 7.
So if you're winning, go ahead and
So he has 8.
Nope. Halcyon has 8.
Halcyon. Here is your pack. Well, actually, let Aaron do it. Yeah, exactly, Master. If you could attack the hero with it, it would be much better.
Alright, you didn't commit to this.
Talk to me like that.
You should make
Wow.
Worst pack in A. Master Swordsmith. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack.
At the end of the turn?
At the end of the turn. So he actually, when he comes out, his effect happens. As long as he survives the turn, which he will, because there's no instant cast spells or anything.
He doesn't seem too good, really.
You don't like him?
No, because, like, well, I don't know. Like, if he gives it to one that, like, doesn't matter, then, like, they can just, like, kill it. Sure. Because, like, you can't immediately get benefit from it.
Yeah. Play a rogue deck. They're OP. Yeah, rogue decks are very good. So we've actually talked about all these cards. What do you call it? The vacuum cleaner?
Vacuum cleaner.
So,
Dirt Devil Dust Devil. Same damn
That
thing.
was 8.
yeah, and that's...
And Halcyon just got pooped on.
Okay, so you have 10 here.
And
Okay, so this 8, this actually doesn't matter, right?
great.
Now we're just tearing up the legendaries here. We've actually talked about all these except Mark of Nature. Choose one, give a minion +4 attack or +4 health and taunt.
I like it.
Seems very good to me.
Seems
It has
+4
it has
health and taunt seems awesome.
Yeah, that seems very good. The cool
Or
thing
if
about
it-
this game is like taunt creatures can still attack, so you can actually just give
Yeah.
it to one of your big creatures and be like, fucking shit on you, and you have to kill this guy.
And also, it could give you, like, if you're doing, I don't know, does Druid do the Wind Fury? Is that a Druid
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, you know, there are win for
Put you right over the edge on, it's situational. So if you get a late game or something like that, put you right over the edge and you attack their hero.
I like it. Perfect explanation of the card. Master of the Skies. I hate this card because she looks so cool. She's like a badass ninja looking thing, and it's like Battlecry, give it for them to get
Think
stuff.
about how dumb, I think it's Dana Carvey was. He was the Master of Disguise. It was horrible.
This
That was a
card.
bad movie.
Bad card.
It's a bad movie. Dust Devil is
Dust
such a
Devil's
good one.
drop.
It's actually not a very good one drop because it actually time walks you. So if you put it in this situation where turn 1 you play out Dust Devil, turn 1 you played out, your opponent's turn 1 is actually their turn 2 because they went first. You're playing against a mage and they just spend 2 mana and Fire Blast it and kill it, and next turn you do nothing. And then their next turn, you just time walk yourself to get out 3/1. He does nothing. One mana.
It's too easy to kill him.
It is. It's way too easy. If it was a 3/2, then like sure, it'd be very good. 3/1 is just too easy to die. Yeah, so that's the cards. Master of the Skies, don't really like it. Battlecry, give her friendly minion stealth. Stealth's not that great, unless you're protecting it through summoning sickness, basically. So you'd have to play her out and then play another creature out to give it stuff. Like it's like you'd have to play this girl like turn 10 and use it on a 6-drop to make her good at all. That makes sense.
Another card that has to have another card to be good.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so this is pack 9, right?
Yeah.
6 and pack 9. Alright, so nothing. It actually doesn't time walk your opponent because they actually get to do something in their turn. So they spend their turn killing something of yours, and you spend your turn clicking the end turn button. Does that make sense, David? Yeah, Power of Overwhelm we talked about. Spiteful Smith. Shield Bearer is a 1-drop 0/4 taunt. Yeah, it's not a terrible card at all. I've actually used him in a couple decks. It's actually pretty good. Abusive Sergeant's actually really cool. Battlecry, give a friendly minion +2 attack this turn, which is very powerful.
Seems alright.
Yeah. And let's see. Vaporize, we've talked about it. Not too bad, but targeted removal is much better. Yeah, this is number 10.
Okay, who is 10? Crab.
Crab, number 10. Here we go, bro. Did you get there? Oh, shit. Close. Ancient Brewmaster does the same thing as the other Brewmaster, but it's just tougher. It's a 5/4.
Yeah, than the youthful Brewmaster.
Yeah, same thing, though. So he's obviously good, too.
Gold Armani Berserk.
Yeah. The gold cards look really cool.
The Armani Berserk?
Ain't gonna complain. Woo, epic. For sure, man. Keeper of the Grove, actually like this card a lot. Choose one, deal 2 damage, or silence a minion. So, like when it comes to play, you can...
So it's Battlecry, choose one of them.
Yeah. So when it comes to play, you can do one of those 2 things. So
seems alright.
Very strong, very strong. Like a lot of the Druid cards are. Like they get a lot of those. If you hit turn 1, you can't do anything turn 2. Okay, our epic card is Ice Block. Secret, when your hero takes fatal damage, prevent it and become immune this turn.
Oh, sweet. It's like Angel's Grace.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I really like that card.
Yeah, I think if you're playing a very spell-heavy, like, controller deck, with a mage, like, you might want to put maybe one of these in the deck. They kind of, you can do some really cool shit, like you can burn them down to like 10 damage, then play Ice Block. When they try to retaliate to kill you, you won't die, and then you can like Power Blast them and kill them with the damage.
Yeah.
So, I think it kind of helps you out a little bit. How did you get this many card packs?
Big Jason Blade.
I got them from saving a homeless man who turned out to be a Blizzard dev.
Yeah.
He was addicted to crack. I saved him. Roundhouse kicking.
This is going to be number 11, and Jackson Blade. You ready? Jackson Blade, are you ready?
You are an agent, aren't you? You have found me out. So Jackson? Jackson. How'd you get a key? I got a key because this man right here, actually Aaron Volpert, this awesome, sexy little man.
How's it going, guys?
He's actually this short in real life. He's actually standing tall.
I am. My feet hurt so bad right now.
And he got the key and gave it to me because he knew that I would be better at than him. And,
That's true. I'm pretty bad at card games.
Sure. So this is Jackson's pack. Awesome, sexy little man. Share the love. He only had one though.
If I get another one, I actually will have him give it away on this stream. If he gets 100 viewers.
Oh shit.
That's actually the plan. So I'll start making that happen.
So this is Jackson's pack. All right,
is
Jackson. See if you got there.
No.
See if you got.
Nah.
Get shit on. Flame Whip, we talked about actually all these cards. I actually like Flame Whip a lot though. It's really cool. A rare is Flare, all minions lose stealth, destroy all enemy secrets, draw a card.
It's kind of cool.
I like it.
Yeah. I like it because like it does 2 pretty powerful things. It makes them all lose stealth and it makes you destroy all secrets, which is really good. But like worst case scenario, you just pay a mana and draw a card. Yeah, so they can't trip, so that's good. I like it. I would at least maybe put one in my 100 deck, maybe. But we'll see. Oh, you're right.
Here we go. This is it. It was 12, right?
Yeah. For booty.
Yeah, Booty. Here we go, bro. Here we go.
B-O-O-T-A-Y. B-O-O-T-A-Y.
Well, shit.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Damn it!
Did you just get another rare and nothing else?
Yes, just get
oh my god!
So hard.
I do agree, Incognito, that it's probably a wasted card slot, but you know,
0/1/1.
Bartiz.
yeah, the 0-drop 1/1. What do you guys think about that? Like, I think it's pretty terrible. But
Gromosh was our legend. Gromosh Hillscream was the legend.
yeah, it was the one that we got.
What card is this? A 1/1 for 0.
I like it. Give me the
Why,
Mem
why
Knight.
do you like it?
Give me the Mem Knight all day.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything like
It's
a
just a
Mem Knight
0-drop
does.
1/1.
Like-
This is. It's
Midnight's a
free.
0-drop 1/1 too.
Free.
Yeah, except like
There's like artifacts, like
yeah,
pump spells.
like yeah.
There's pump spells in this game too.
Yeah,
I mean, you're right. Okay, sure.
What's a fun way to pump it?
It's another wasted slot. Yeah, Tempered Steel, exactly.
All right.
Only JMOs played that, and they lost to a sweet Terminus. Turn 2 Terminus. How pooped on are you?
They stopped coming to the shop.
What's up?
Flip this fucking deck over. I'll tell you that right now.
Cast the spell, make a dude. It's Talrand.
Yeah, it's fine. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 Violet Apprentice. Sure. I mean, it's nothing but value. I think it's fine. You could probably build a pretty cool, like, little, like, mage aggro deck
You'd
out
have
of
to
it
have
too.
so many. You'd have to have a bunch of free spells, is what you should.
Or you could do, like, Pint-Sized Summer and then cast it on turn 3, and then, I don't know. There's probably cool ways to...
Well, like, how good was Talrand in Magic?
It was pretty good.
I feel like he was like pretty terrible. Like he was just a worse version of the Dover deck that was good.
Okay. Well, true, but there was the Talrand versions that won. They got top spots.
Did they?
But it's hard to
In
say.
block?
No, in like actual standard.
Oh, okay.
But it's hard to say. Like that's the thing about Dover though. Like sometimes it just won because the core cards of Dover were good. So I don't know if they won because of Talrand or they won because
Sure, that's true.
They were
But
just
like
playing Dover.
this is just worse than Talrand.
yeah, for sure because it
you
makes
make-
1/1s
They
instead of
don't
2/2
fly.
flies.
You make 1/1
Sure.
without evasion.
Sure, but also
Yeah, but tokens.
Listen, something. The fact that something is a token doesn't innately make
Also,
it good.
it's been like we've gone through almost what 40 packs, and we only pulled one of those things.
You're right.
Your
You're right.
statistics are all sorts of.
Dover did not win because of Dover. It won because of Ponder and Jataxian Probe and Geist Saint Draft.
And
Typically.
Gutshot and anything else that was free.
Gutshot.
Yeah, it won because of
Mana
free
Leaf
mana.
and-
This is pack 13.
Yeah. So Booty. Which
So,
one?
Booty got pooped
Okay,
on.
so April opens not this pack but the next pack.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. I feel like this is gonna have a legendary in it. I really do feel like this is gonna
No,
have
no,
a
no, no,
legendary.
no. April opens pack. Oh yeah, 14. You're right.
Talked about all these cards. The main thing about this game that really matters, and why we're like kind of like a little bit over halfway, is that a lot of these cards are good, but it's like in a 30-card deck, they're just not quite good enough. So, like for example, like the Flare card we saw, like is actually a good card, but it's not that great in a 30-card deck because you don't want to waste a slot.
Yeah.
So you're
It's
gonna.
the draw card we does.
It Master's really neat. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this minion and summon a 1/1 imp. Obviously, this card's very good in the priest deck too because you can like,
Oh,
you can keep killing it.
I actually think he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he's neat. Or she. Obviously, it's a she.
Sure, yeah.
Man, deck. We talked about her.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, April. This is Incognitos.
Okay.
Get him legendary.
I'll do my best.
But do it for me.
Don't do it for you.
Dust Devil. Oh shit.
Off to a good start.
Got the gold conceal with this. Look at that snowing and stuff.
Oh, that's one.
shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, guys, there you go. Sorry, she freaking sucks.
Well, I think you got defective packs.
Yeah, what?
Because
Like,
This is so cool
Did you
looking.
like not finish sucking to like get terrible
Yeah.
packs?
I
You
feel like
definitely
I feel like
blew
you
off
guys
someone
are just
really
trolling.
hard.
I feel like here in a second, I'm just gonna go on like a fucking legendary.
You just be like
spree,
3 in a row.
God.
Fo- 3 in a row and a foil.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say statistics prove that is what happened.
It's gonna be this pack.
Oh, that's a pretty good pack though. 2 rares and a epic. Lava Burst is good. Look at this. Look at this boss.
SI7
Like,
agent? What?
like flying around like Superman. Look at this guy.
He
Combos.
looks like he's humping the air. Like he's just like, oh,
Did you
like
want it?
Rockstar. He's
It's
so
actually just do an air guitar.
Yes,
That's it.
Blizzard wanted me to tell you have no friends online.
Oh.
Good pack.
Good.
Alright, good job, Booty. Epic is Mind
Mind
games,
games.
but a copy of a random minion from your opponent's deck onto the battlefield. I hate it. I think it's trash.
So
I
fucking awful.
feel like it's another Wizards rare, that, like, or Epic. That,
Yeah.
like, I feel like the people at Blizzard are like, this card is so good. What if it puts Draxus into play? It's like, sure.
Isn't this one with a flavor text? Wait,
yeah, it's the.
I
Yeah.
hate this card. This is my least favorite card.
Let me tell you how you said mind games, and I was like, did you just say mind games? And it's not the right mind games.
I know.
Like,
It's not the Hex Mind Games.
the
Which
Hex
is
mind games is so cool.
Infinitely cool.
It's like absolute trash, but it's cool as shit. Okay, so did you just open that one, April? So that was 14, and so now we're on 15.
Yeah, okay.
And no one. But the next one is Master Fred.
I bet on this one.
You think? Number 15.
How do I keep getting this shit on so hard?
Will do.
Argent Squire, 1-drop, 1-1 with Divine Shield. Actually, I think it might be one of the better turn 1 plays you can do without using a coin, because she will for sure survive and maybe do something.
Epic chest bump. What's up?
Epic chest bump. Sure. Still don't like her very much. Not a big fan. Doomguard, charge, battle cry, discard 2 random cards. 5-drop, 5/7 with charge.
Discard 2 random cards. It doesn't seem that bad if like you have bad cards.
Yeah, or if you just like use all your cards.
Yeah, or
like,
if you have no cards, sure.
So I actually think he's okay.
RNG. RNG fucks me every time. Like,
So it's Master
this
Fed?
is Master Fed.
Alright, Master Fed.
You want anything special over here?
Yeah, Master, you want somebody else to do it here? Like,
I mean, I'm pretty poopy at this game, so probably not want me.
Loki just caught that.
do it. You got this.
Loki's a wizard.
You got this. You got this. Don't be a pussy. What are your rankings in Arena? I'm the only one that has an Arena. Has an account, and I'm actually Master right now in Arena. But I haven't played too many arenas. I think I've only played like 7 arena matches.
He is a master, and your name is Shaggy.
This guy's actually really good. Direwolf Alpha adjacent minions have +1 attack, which is really good.
Seems okay. 2/2 for he's a bear, so
He must
pretty
better if his name was Briar.
Cool. Blessed Champion. Double minions attack.
What are double? Oh, double. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That
Blessing.
would be sick with like a Wind Fury guy and like some other crazy boss.
Yeah, Blessing of Kings is actually just better. It's a 2-drop, give target minion +4 attack and +4 health. And you get it for free by just playing a paladin.
All wisp attack OP, dude.
This card would actually be awesome if it said like you can have as many as you
Yeah.
wanted. And
How
it
sweet
actually
would
be
that be?
pretty fun.
30 of them, then cast them
All right, this is no one's.
No,
We got
once-
David over here at 20. The numbers.
What they should do, if they were all smart, they should just be like, if there's like 6 or 7 of them, just all choose like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? So we just
Yeah.
go through them real quick, and then this way we can just like have more chances. Okay, we talked about all these. Cult Master is really cool. Whenever one of your other
If we
minions,
start using other body parts, the stream got X-rated a little too fast.
that's what happens when you roll with us, son. We'll flip our dicks out at some point.
Insult your viewers. Number
Again,
one.
When did we solve our viewers?
you just said it. If these people were smart, they would do what they were. Fucking morons.
I thought the stream was muted.
Didn't Indra get fired for that shit? Like,
I'm not trying to assault you. I'm so sorry.
Stephen A. Smith over here.
You're just all idiots.
anyway, actually, people used to tell him all the time that he reminded them of Vince Vaughn.
It's true.
Yeah, actually, I get that all the time. Actually, literally, like when I was in high school, I had people tell me that all the time. Cult Master. Whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. I think that's very good, obviously.
Great.
You guys probably don't think so because you're all a bunch of fucking idiots. But we
That's
think.
why you're over there.
Flesh
he's
eating
over
ghoul.
there.
Good thing we got another one of that.
Yeah, I was hoping we could have 6 of them. Okay, which one are we on now?
We're on
15? 17. We're just guessing.
It's close to this.
I was hoping I could open up 102 packs and get
No,
one
you
legendary. But I really wanted 2 Thrallball Seers in one pack. That was.
And one.
This is actually one of my favorite cards in the whole game. I've said that a couple times, but
We're not ready yet. David is number 20.
I'm sorry.
I'm David.
But Blunt Imp is awesome.
You morons.
It has stealth.
You fools.
Stealth. Your other minions have +1 health, which is
That's pretty good. You just like never attack with them, and all your
Yeah.
units have a health.
yeah, exactly. So it's very, very powerful. Very good. Lightwell, number 7.
I wish the foil Lightwell looked cooler.
I think it actually looks pretty cool. You just don't want to use it because you're a freaking noob.
I'm sure you're right.
Wow.
How do we not get allowed? I just don't understand. All these cards we talked about.
Bad bag.
Actually, I don't know if we've talked about her or not. She's actually really good. Yeah, we've talked about her. 2-drop, 2/3, yeah. Upgrade. God, I was hoping I'd have more of those guys too. Normal bot. Like this is like Tad's like one of Tad's favorite cards. It says at the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. So you can actually like if you have Draxus in your hand, for example, you just like turn 4 like Draxus.
Good. It's Tinker. It's Tinker almost.
Yeah,
it's like
John Tad would love that.
I think you underestimate how hard it is to get random people to work together. First of all, guys, you're my viewers, so you guys are better than all the other viewers. So you guys should easily be able to...
Yeah, you're sucking up now, aren't you there, Mr. Never Smart?
Yeah, what I'm talking about. Here's Legendary. No big deal. What is it?
Was it a Legendary?
No. I talked about all these cards too. Fork Lightning is a boss.
Fork Lightning is pretty good.
My favorite. This card's awesome. Draw cards until you have as many in your hand as your opponent. It's like people are building like Paladin aggro decks where they're just like my whole hand's out.
Did you find favor? Get shot.
It's very good.
That card is the sickest.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Yes, you guys all do have bigger dicks. We talked about that multiple times. All my viewers have the biggest dicks.
Unless they're girls, and they have tighter.
Yeah, I thought tighter vagina was equal to us having big dicks, but apparently it was the boobs, which I almost say actually blows me away. Is this pack 19?
This is pack 20. This is 20.
Okay,
right
so this
here.
is
This is for David.
All right, David. Here we go, bro. Get some. I feel like we have to get it here. Like it has to happen.
If it doesn't, we.
David, I just want to congratulate you on your Gen Con sleeves because I know that this card right here is legendary. I meant this one. I get my colors confused, so I actually meant this one. Actually, I'm wrong. Okay, actually. I guess Shaggy's never seen mine, though I shouldn't say anything. Let him keep up the illusion. Hey, Master.
What is Crip? Loki, come on.
Seriously.
Well, that's probably the worst epic in the game. That's okay. Hey, at least we'll have enough dust to make some legendaries.
Make whatever you want.
We actually can make some legendaries, maybe. So. Oh shit! I'm sorry. That's everybody, right?
Oh yeah, sure. So we got an epic here.
Yeah, we did get epic.
But no actual rip.
Yeah, Eye for that. Talked about all these cards. Acolyte of Pain's a new card. Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Seems neat.
Yeah.
It's very good. I think if you put in a priest deck too and like buff its life a little bit,
Yeah.
like, you can do some really cool stuff with it.
Okay, here we go. We got 5/3.
Bane of Doom. Look at this fucking card.
And it's moving.
Yeah. Deal 2 damage to a character. If it kills that character, or if that kills it, summon a random demon.
So put one of those
Draxus.
in and put Draxus and be like.
I'm sure that Draxus is not in that table if people like this stuff, but if it is,
Seems like it is.
I gotta say her play like 6 million games and just use Bane of Doom over and over again to see if he comes up.
Seems fine.
Okay. So let me write down these picks.
Booty. I pick 5. Shaggy uses the guy's dick in the back to click the mouse. Alright, I feel like they're gonna kick me out of Twitch if I do that, but fuck it. Here we go.
Okay. So we got dog.
I'll just get it from here if you don't mind, Dusty.
Oh, Muzz is like, help me. Just like crushes my mouth.
Hey,
Sorry.
dog. Do you want 1 or 3? And if you want 3, you have to share the pick with David.
See, they're trying to work together. Alright, Jackson, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like. If you don't mind, please follow. We'll be doing the Hex TCG Pro stream on Thursday, which I think we're giving out some more sleeves or something then. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. You have the biggest penis out of anybody I've ever seen in my whole life.
Except for other viewers.
Except mine, of course.
No one's got number 5. I picked 5.
I thought Booty picked 5. He just says, I picked 5. Right here, I picked 5, and here he says I picked. He actually picked 5 twice.
No, I got it. Alright, so Booty got 5.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We got 6. Elworm is 6.
Alright, Elworm, I see you.
Long worm. Got it.
Okay.
Right,
Anybody got 7?
Yeah, Bluey has 7.
Anybody for 8? Isaku.
Saku has 8, right? See, now they're picking it up. Now they got it. If I pick 54, does that just ruin everyone's chat?
I'll fight you right now for 5.
Master, you could...
I'll rape fight you right now for 5.
Shag, have you played Crip? I have not played Crip yet. I have played against Dave Day 9, I played against Sean.
Did you win?
No, he actually beat me after it was so
what a
close.
turd.
It was so close. I think I played against Snuts, which is probably the best warlock, not in this game, but the actual best warlock in WoW.
Oh yeah.
In NA. Like, I played against both those guys. That's the only two I guess big streamers I played against so far.
If you get Big Jason Blade is paying me in Strident Layers for a beta key. What you can pay me in, I will get you a beta key for this. If you pay Shaggy and viewers, I will get you a beta key.
Pay Shaggy and viewers. See, this guy's awesome. I love this kid. He's way cooler than Munza.
I mean,
Is that all the people? 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
all,
7, 8.
And Master Fett, you say 54? Is that what you want? Someone's
Master got
already
54. I'm just gonna.
No, actually, Master has to. We actually have more guys too.
Oh yeah, and also 54.
And also 54. Okay, so number 1 is Dog. Here we go, bro. I have 23. Of course you can. Give Sean 23.
Sorry, everyone that picked one. No, Sean, you may have 9. That's Sean. 4G.
Yes,
Sean can
we talked about all these cards. They are whatever. And then the rare. Cold Light Seer.
Sorry,
Talk
dog.
about him. Very good versus board wipes. Master is number 2. Pitiful. I'm actually not the one doing this. 2.
You try to get able to open it. Who is Incognito? Do we know Incognito?
I don't think so. Maybe we do. Sounds familiar. Incognito. I don't know if I know you or not, buddy. But Arcane Golem's a new card. Charge, Battle Cry, give your opponent a mana crystal. So you give your opponent 1 mana and you get a 4/2 for 3 that has haste. Is it worth it?
Nah.
It's not.
I don't like giving my opponent things.
Especially
not
my
fucking
opponent's
cards.
not allowed to
Except
have
for the
things.
pox.
April, do you want to open this one? I think
David
David wants Dusty have a stalker then. I do not have a stalker. I like stalkers.
Stop.
I like that. Gosh, these guys. Yeah, that's actually the most. No, I think we've done this before. I think I did it like
First one.
one-handed.
One of your 80 packs you've opened so far.
One's a
Can awesome sexy. I can actually, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can open one. Do you want me to open yours, Big Jason?
Can awesome, sexy little man open one? He has the chosen finger.
Yeah, I can do that.
That should be your pickup line for girls.
You should definitely.
Did
It
you
actually
know that I had
already
the chosen
is.
finger?
Did you know that I?
Really love
my
it.
I'm gonna open
A
this
little
one here,
little
like-
tiny sexy bed and chosen finger.
Alright. I think mine is next.
2 rares.
2 rares. Legendary, baby?
No legendary.
Oh, I got the gold priest though. Look how sick
That's,
that
that's
looks.
actually pretty cool.
That's really sick.
Twilight Drake, Battle Cry.
Oh, this is actually an insane card. Battle Cry
This
gain
guy?
+1/+1 for each card in your hand. So if you have like the Warlock deck, you just keep drawing cards until.
I'm sorry. Awesome sexy little one is the nickname for my.
Never mind.
Yeah. Did you want me to play this ball? You never ever
So who's this one? Who's this one?
This is Booty.
Alright, Booty, here
Also
we go.
known as me.
Here we go, Booty. Booty.
I'll rape fight you for number 5.
Alright, nothing new. And Fleshy Eagle. So who's 5? Alright,
Booty
that's
was
5.
5. So Elworm is 6.
Alright, Elwarn, here we go, bub. Epic.
Why do we suck? Total
I'm
PS.
sorry. I feel like we don't actually
You guys
suck.
should just get up and spin around and take that first zero.
Like, switch these.
Molten Giant, actually a really good rare. Costs 1 less for each damage your hero is taken. Sure. It's actually really good in Warlock decks, obviously, and if you're against aggro decks too, it's very good.
Okay, this one's for Bluey.
Dude,
You just not have a sleeve to give away. We got sleeves, dog.
we have all these. Who's 7?
Bluey is 7.
Alright, Bluey. I think having 1 woman is bad luck. Go get 7 more. Yeah.
I thought we needed 72 was the right.
I feel like. Alright, Bluey, here we go, bro.
Not today. Not today.
With blue
Not
and on
my
that gold. Druid of the Cloud.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. Choose one, charge, or +2 health on top. So basically, when he comes into play, he either turns into a cat with charge or a bear with +2 health on top.
Sure.
So it's good.
I think the bear.
I think the bear almost every time. Unless they're at 4 health.
Oh, another
Right.
rule.
Another.
Crazy Alchemist, Battle Cry. Swap the attack and health of a minion.
Okay.
I think that could be pretty good in certain situations. I'm not sure if it's worth a slot, but I think it could be good.
Especially if they go to 0-5 guys. Like, you're dead.
He's this.
Isaku.
Isaku. Here we go, bro. That card is great for Priest.
There it is. Isaku. Are you?
Isaku. How did you know? Are you the wizard? Isaku, are you there? You have to be there to get your prize.
Otherwise, it goes to April.
Alright, it's actually the only card in the pack, too. It's just like, here's a bunch of fucking...
Oh, yeah!
Get some.
Oh, yes.
It goes to me. Alright, here we go.
What do you think it is? You think it's your sweet mage?
I really want to be the sweet mage that way so bad.
Awesome!
Oh.
Of course, it's the other one we opened today as well.
Very good! Alright, good.
Oh,
How many
shit.
legendaries are there that you could have gotten?
That's like 42 otherwise. I don't know how many, but more than fucking 2. More than 1, I mean.
Cool.
God.
This is pretty awesome.
Damn it. Alright, so.
Sean is 9.
Alright, Sean.
It would be better if there was another of that exact same one this time.
Oh my god. I'd kill myself.
That wouldn't be good at all.
Got a golden eye for an eye, which looks really cool. Rage quit this turn.
Counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell's really cool.
Counterspell seems good.
Yeah, when your opponent casts a spell, counter it, which is very good.
Is it a secret or yeah?
Yeah, it's a secret. So you can it's really good in tempo where you can like put out a couple early creatures and then protect them with counterspell.
Bye, Incognito. Thanks for watching.
All right, thanks Incognito. You're awesome.
Big old penis.
Giant penis. You have one. You are the owner, the proud owner.
I like that is the symbol now.
Like,
Shroud of
First of all,
Evermore.
shut
All
up.
over the place.
That's what they look like. I know. I've seen them.
see it every day.
So,
Was that
All
one?
there.
you remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. That's like probably one of the worst
That's,
battlecraft.
like, cool. Bloodsail Corsair, you may go.
You may never come back up again. South Sea Captain. Your other pirates have +1/+1.
Oh my, he's a pirate
There's
lord!
a pirate class?
Oh my
I mean,
god.
but look at your awesome pirates here. Like,
Why have we not had any other pirates? I mean, pirates are awesome.
we've had a couple pirates.
You
but
know,
they're
you
all
know who we
terrible.
want is one of those Edwin Van Cleaves too.
What be
Actually,
a pirate's favorite
I have one.
letter?
Fuck, do you have 2? Is he legendary?
Yeah, he's legendary. Pirate lore.
He gets a vote. Snow.
I got the cool looking gold blood imp, which is sick.
Quest and adventure.
Oh, Quest Adventure's awesome. I think this is our first one of these we've had. Whenever you play a card, it just gets +1/+1.
Yeah.
Which is very
That's
good.
actually really good.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Especially like tempo decks that can protect it.
Get big and sexy for Shaggy when he had me on stream.
I will have you on stream.
See you later, Booty Era.
Yeah, buddy. What's it, leg day? Is that what you said?
Dude, friends don't let friends skip leg day. Shit is too important.
Yep.
Not trying
You
to
can
not
have
trying to look
giant
like
tries
Mr.
and
Incredible.
dies. And
Chicken shit legs.
yeah, we've seen it. It's tragic.
It actually does have a Death Knight card. There's the Death Knight card's a 4-drop.
You didn't skip, did you, Booty Era?
4-drop 4/3 that kills a taunter when it comes to play.
A rare, like a
Patient
guy.
Assassin's pretty interesting. Stealth, destroy any minion damage by this minion.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
it's like cool, cool fire golem.
Yeah, they have some cool way to abuse it or.
Friends don't let friends
More
live.
pirates.
Alright, so
Got
this
a
guy's
beast.
Sorcerer's Apprentice is really neat. Your spells cost 1 less.
It was
like
also
it.
a really good movie with Nicolas Cage.
Mortal Strike. Deal 4 damage. If your hero has 12 or less health, deal 6 damage instead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sure.
Pint-sized Summoner, there she is.
She's sweet.
Yeah, the first minion
Oh,
you play
yeah,
each
okay.
turn costs 2 less. I feel like she's the best 2-drop in the game. She's really good.
Yeah.
Man, these little guys here.
And plus you
Pirate.
can relate 'cause you're tiny.
Yeah, but look how many it costs. One, like, I get a 4-drop 3/3 pirate. It's like terrible.
You obviously have to do something.
I mean, you're right. Like,
Man, like all the pirates are like the weapon people, but I just feel like they're kind of, I don't know.
Could have been like 34 times 4. Hey, see, this guy gets it. What? Good Nicolas Cage? What?
Hey,
Nicolas Cage is actually the best.
National Treasure isn't too bad.
I mean,
Gone in 60 Seconds?
listen, Nick Cage has like 3 good movies, maybe.
Name at least 10.
You could be wrong on all fucking 10 of them.
So Mirror Entity is not too bad. Secret when your opponent
Ghost
plays a
Rider?
minion, summon a copy of it.
Double thumbs down. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Keep with the Grove. He's obviously pretty good.
I feel like we're so much more halfway through this pack, so we're just getting so there.
Exactly, right? Ghost Rider. Amazing
Ghost Rider
movie.
is
Thank you.
terrible.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's why you won the sleeves, because you're so smart.
First of all, Ghost Rider is terrible.
It was a great movie.
Oh.
And it deserved a sequel. They made a sequel about it because it was so
Oh,
good.
'cause
Light
that-
Dark
the sequel
didn't
was
even win the
amazing.
sleeves.
Huh?
Light Dark didn't win the
Oh,
sleeves.
I thought it was the other guy. Oh, well. Light Dark, you're still the man.
Yeah, I was like, I want sleeves. Nicolas
had-
Cage is the coolest.
If
Oh,
I
well,
had
hey, that
sleeves-
Ethereal Arcanist is kind of neat.
Do you like him?
I think
If you
he's
control a
neat.
secret at the end of your turn, gain +2 pistol.
He's neat.
4-drop 5/5?
He's real neat.
I think it could be
Four
good.
drops.
The cool thing about him too is it makes your opponent want to trigger your secrets to get this motherfucker not being a 5/5.
To not be like a big boss. Yeah,
I thought it was 1 in 15. Okay, I'm apparently
maybe it's
wrong.
1 in 50.
Yeah, I think your math is not very
I
good.
think you zig when you
Hey,
should
look,
zag.
a fish.
How about this little guy?
Murloc.
Each player draws 2 cards.
I mean, it's really terrible and I hate it, but like, it's probably okay in a Murloc deck because you're just fueling your hand to shit more Murlocs.
Okay, but why play this guy when instead you could just play a Warlock and just draw cards just yourself?
This is a fish.
I don't know, because he works well with other Murlocs.
The odds for
Or want to
election.
go F yourself. Dude, you're right. Like,
1 in 29.4. Apparently, David's like the math boss. I don't know who this kid is, but he just like knows numbers very well. We still have actually a question. Do you play that guy in a Murloc deck?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if you draw your guy in a fucking Blizzard?
I mean, that sucks, but like, that's the risk you take when you play an aggro
Murloc
deck.
deck.
They are all in strategies in every game. Like, what if you Goblin Guide your opponent into?
Aw, head crack. We finally got one of these fucking cards. They're awesome. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Combo, return this to your hand. Next turn.
What?
Yes.
So if you play 2 of them,
So if you play the Spell Power Rogue deck, you can be like, hit you for 4, give back. Next turn, play a card, hit you for 4 again, return it back. Next turn.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. Have fun. Scrats on the 2 legendaries. Sorta. I followed. Have a league tournament to play. Wish me. Oh, dude, awesome. For sure. Good luck. I hope you do well.
Hey, Jason, before you go, are you streaming the league tournament?
Yeah, is there any way we can shout out the league tournament for you, love? Okay.
Okay, if they are, let us know, and I'll tweet about it and make sure I check in to watch you tomorrow.
who's that? Jason who?
His name is Big Jason Blade.
Oh, cool.
Or I guess it's today, not tomorrow.
Oh,
It's drummer.
shit.
Or Drax.
Okay, I swear to God, I will pull my pants down and shit on this table if this is the garage.
What's up, Captain Greenskin?
Whenever you attack with your hero, draw a card.
That's not bad.
That's actually not terrible.
He's a pirate.
He's a pirate.
He's a pirate.
He's a pirate. Okay,
I was a god captain.
Why
is it?
Where's all fucking? He's like he's taking a dump over here in the corner here. He's like,
Brandon Assassins.
The tunnels must protect the tunnels.
Jordan.
It is the Jordan.
Can your hero attack without a weapon? Nope.
No.
He has to have a weapon.
It's
Well,
like
you
the
just go
most
with pirates
situational
then, because
legend
pirates
ever.
are all about legends.
Arr!
Acquire every pirate!
You got the pirates!
Captain's a pirate!
Captain's part. Put a random pirate from your deck into your hand. we don't give a
that's
shit.
Not too good.
It's pretty good. Why isn't this a fucking pirate beast?
It's not a pirate.
It's just a
God damn it!
It's a 2-drop 1/2 beast. Whoosh. Whoa.
Top 2.
It's actually pretty hilarious though. It doesn't even look like a fucking a parrot either. It's like white and blue. What the fuck kind of parrot's white and blue?
Dude.
Obviously,
Okay, good job. We got it. Can you please not keep telling me that?
Maybe you got 4 of them.
well, you got 4 of the parrots.
You have to battle with a pirate deck. Calling it. All right, fucking battle.
I guess that's what we're making, dude. Like,
really fucking good. Please let me get another legendary. I don't want to have the fucking pirate 2 garage. Like, there's just so many good legendaries. It's like, here's a kind of good one. Here's another kind of good one.
here's
It
the same
makes it
thing. You
shitty.
can't have them. And a pirate.
And a pirate. He's like,
You're
yeah.
opening new Phyrexian and you just opened 3 of the Great Printer.
Siphon Soul is awesome. Destroy a minion, restore 3 health to your hero. It's very good.
I like that.
Yeah, it's very good. Here's another pirate. Fucking remove 1 durability, dude.
You just got the amazing pirate. September 7th, it's opened by Mobile Fire for $250.
Dominate the minion.
Alright, good luck in your tournament, buddy.
Definitely,
Thanks
man.
for watching.
Good luck. Hope you do good.
Well,
With your giant dick.
hope you do well.
With your giant, just flop your penis out, and that will, for sure, let you win. When they say, "How did your penis get so big?" Be like, Twitch TV/ShaggyTV.
Get pooped on.
Yeah, that's
Matt
how-
Balmer, is that new?
Yeah, Matt Bomber is like he trolls me every time. It's like it says Battlecry deal 3 damage randomly split between all other characters. What it really means is
Deal 3
kill
damage.
all of my creatures when it comes to the play.
Sure, why wouldn't it be that?
Yeah. Twisty Nether, destroy all minions.
I played the fuck out of
It's
Day.
kind of that one.
Day.
It is Dave, but it costs us 8.
It costs twice as much. Some horse shit.
Inner Fire.
This guy we didn't really talk too much about when he came up, but he says give a friendly minion Divine Shield, which is very good.
Yeah.
In the Paladin deck, there's actually a Paladin Knife Juggler. Is actually they've nerfed this guy 3 times I think so far. Because after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, which is pretty good.
What was he at first? Deal free? Like,
He was like an 05 or something that did the same effect or some crazy shit. Like so you could like never kill him, and he would just the Paladin deck would just like keep making guys and like shit on you. Juggling, dude. Like the circus guy. I feel like we're gonna get at least 1 more
legendary?
legendary.
Yeah, at least 1 more Gromish. Or even better, it's actually the pirate.
So here's Explosive Trap.
Arrgh.
Your hero is attacked, deal 2 damage to all enemies.
It's pretty good. I would bet
Whoa.
He had 7 of them. Really hoping. Here's another pirate, dude.
Pirates.
We're gonna show these pirates. I don't hear what anybody says. Mountain Giant. Costs 1 less for each other card in your hand, which is really good. Like, if you have a Warlock deck, we can keep drawing cards, whatever. It's actually pretty good. You can get them out pretty reasonably fast.
Play the things that draw you cards when they die, and
Yeah.
just keep replenishing your hand, and you finally cast them out.
Greater Heal, restore 2 health to a character for each card in your opponent's hand, which isn't the best, but it's really good if you have that priest out.
Sure.
Because you can actually do like 12 damage to people. Something. I mean, you can have up to 10 cards in your hand, so you can actually deal up to 20 damage. But
Just like, get you.
get some. You should on.
Well, I guess once you play that, it'll actually be.
That's your opponent's hand, not yours. Harvest Golem, Death Rattle, summon a 2/1 damage golem, which is good. Anything that like has a little bit of value with it's good.
It's a bad
It's a
drawing
damage
cost.
golem.
Yeah. So it turns from a 2/3 to a 2/1.
Bad drawing cost.
Is it?
Another Argent Commander, which I like this guy a lot. Probably one of the better 6-drops.
No.
Mana Worm.
All that right there. The old Pit Lord. I still think he's good. I don't think he's good enough. Good construction. Maybe if he was a pirate. The Pirate Pit Lord.
Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, deal 3 damage, Overload. It's actually one of the best removal spells in the game because it's only Overload 1 and it's 3 damage on turn 1, so it actually can kill
I
anything.
wonder where they got the idea. Lightning Bolt and the deal 3 damage. That seems very familiar.
Only it didn't overload.
I just feel like I've seen that before somewhere in some card game.
I actually have
can't
no
put my
idea what
finger
you're
on
talking
it.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about. It's like they came up with that all by themselves. Ah, it's your
Hey,
second
that's
Pine
cool.
Cell Summoner. That's fine. We don't care about that.
Because it's not.
I just get no rare in this pack? Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I mean, I knew I'm getting shit on here.
Demolisher. At the start of... Wait, okay, this card is supposed to be one of the better cards in Limited, but what do you think?
To a random enemy. That actually seems real good.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
I would never, ever attack with it.
Yeah, no.
Just let it poop on my...
Yeah. Why wouldn't you attack with it? What if you...
You can attack the hero directly.
Yeah, I mean, you might not attack, like, their enemies with it, but... Like,
okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, Master Fed, I have a feeling you're going to get in, bub. Let's see here. Talked about all these guys. Change and
It's like the third album piece. What's up, Foil Defender Vargas?
And another fish!
I mean, and when you think about it, like, it's not actually, like, card advantage because you're getting...
That's true. Yeah, maybe it's okay. I don't know. I'm not sure about him.
You fuel your hand to draw more Marlows?
Well, I wish we didn't. Like, this card's awesome. I really want to go to pre-stack, but I want Shadow Form or whatever too.
Is that a legendary?
No, it's epic. I think. You can probably almost absurdly build them.
Make it.
A panther!
Oh, 2 panthers.
Maybe doing how it works every time.
It's just great.
Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card.
I'm gonna be honest,
God!
it smells like pure gas.
Doomguard!
You don't like this?
Doomguard.
5 drops.
on Auctioneer.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Doomguard.
He's a good Doomguard.
Oh, was there a Doomguard?
Doomguard.
Wasn't sure if there's a Doomguard.
Doomguard.
Please be Shadow Form. Just for me, be Shadow Form. Hit Lord. I was hoping that we could have like 4 or 5 more of those guys. I'm just gonna send this to Blizzard and be like, what can I get?
Cone of Gold.
Look how cool this looks, though.
Cool.
I know, it looks sick.
It's a snow globe.
Idrid Blademaster is really fun. He's a 3-drop, 3/7 that deals 4 damage to himself. So he's really good in like pre-stacks that can like keep going.
I like that they capitalized himself.
So, cat.
Deals 4 damage to himself.
Himself!
This card, it does have that terrible counter.
That's a difficult word.
Just the blue outline of the cards fading look like a toilet. Okay, I'm not really sure I understand what you're talking about. You talking about this? Is this like a toilet?
Shit on. It's not gold. You're getting
You
shit
mean
on.
you're getting? You mean? It's pretty astute there, Mr. Munza. Like,
Thank you. I can't crack packs, but I don't think it does. You cracking bad stuff. Even when it is legendary.
I quit. You guys open these up.
I love fucking open packs, even if they're digital.
You don't get quite the same satisfaction.
It's pretty good still. Okay, great. Did I even have to start?
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Haven't seen this guy
So
yet.
deal 5 damage to an enemy or deal 2 damage to all of them. So it's like very
That's
good.
great,
Seems alright.
actually.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, Rogue's in the game. Yeah, Rogue's actually really good. I like to get another head crack too, if possible. Skull crack.
Not you, don't care.
Oh, snap!
Scenarios. Give your other minions +2/+2 or summon 2/2/2 treants with taunt. It's not bad for the old 8 mana.
Man, axe.
Yeah, shit.
I think we can pull one more out of these. What do you think, Munza? Think we can rip one more? You want to give her a go?
Oh shit, Munza. Well, you were shit talking it, saying it wasn't fun. I don't know why you're over here trying to do it.
Back to you then, shag dog.
I'm kidding. Just fucking open the packs, noob.
There's no look right now.
Yeah, I can see that. It's very, very good.
We Shadow Madness, gain control of an enemy with minion 3 or less. Back until I'm
2 rares though. It's the best pack you've opened so far.
Woo!
Oh yeah!
Yeah, get that
gets
ancient
4/5
watcher.
can attack.
How you feeling, Bob? Sure, dog.
Get that epic sun, patient assassin. Coming in there through the mists.
Repentance. What is this?
When your opponent plays a minion, reduces health as 1. That's not bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of like a remove spell in a way. Unless they play a 1 health creature. Fucking stupid.
Why is he not doing something cool? Yeah, why is he not doing something cool?
I think they haven't got all the art in the game yet. Since it's like a...
In beta.
beta, yeah. It's like they have all the gold art in.
Yeah, the tiger there that I don't think I've seen before. But exactly. Exactly that.
That's all I got. Shut up, play. Destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions.
That could be actually really good.
You like it?
4 mana board wipe, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if you have...
Well,
why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
because
you're a
you're
big guy.
fucking
I
playing
mean,
a board
3
wipe.
will probably kill it all.
Is it just enemy minions or is it all minions?
A friendly minion to all enemy minions.
What's their side of the board?
I guess it might be okay if you kill your taunter, it's about to die or something. I saw the toilets.
Okay, I think we have... Do you have all the rares now? Like, are there any more rares to not have?
We're gonna get a shit ton of dust, I feel like, though.
What's the first thing you're gonna make? That mage card?
Probably the mage card.
We're banned.
I kinda wanna make a golden Draxus.
That's neat. I like that guy. Look at his thing. Look at that.
That's sick. It's pretty sick.
Did you say you just saw a golden dragon?
Lord knows we're not gonna fucking open one.
Is there even a rare in this shit? Like... Bite. It's a Pokemon move.
It's a good Pokemon move.
Alright, pretty good pack from Munza. Barrel Spirit. Barrel King. Oh shit, Pyroblast.
Deal 10 damage?
Yeah, it's so good.
Right.
Munza! That's right, that's on me, son.
Yeah,
I'll
Is
fucking...
bite good or does it bite?
No, bite's good. We talked about it earlier. It's good because it basically turns your hero into a removal person. What you call it? Removal to get missile. Did you not get a rare?
This guy seems
Yeah, he's good. Got the Mind Shield. It's very powerful. Oh, this is the Defias Ringleader. Like one of the best turn 1 plays if you're on the draw. Because if you're on the draw, you get a card called the Coin. That gives
You always get a coin on the draw?
Yeah. So you just play the coin out, which takes you from 1 to 2, and also counts as combo. So then you play this guy out. So on turn 1, you have a 2/1 bandit and a 2/2.
That's awesome.
Alright. Come on, legendary. Can we have... Oh, shit!
Is this the God Pack?
Maybe, if that's a legendary answer.
Doomhammer!
It gives your guy Wind Fury. That's pretty good.
It's not terrible.
I guess it only does 2 attack, though. Did you get 8 Daredevil Reaper? This is not terrible.
4 times 8. It's enough to kill him, son.
What?
Enough to kill your opponent.
So it's not 4 times 8. It's 8 times 2.
And with Wind Fury.
I'm sure each attack takes away their ability. Question. Yes. Eric, what is the question?
Is it, why don't we get
Why don't we get no legendaries at all? So I can't answer that.
You got what, 4? 2 of the one guy? The awesome pirate?
Yes. Yes. If it has Wind Fury, it does use 2 durability.
You get less.
Here we go. Hey, April! You want to open up the last pack? Here we go. Let her get it.
Last one.
When does the random numerator... When does the random number generator determine the packs?
I don't know. I would say probably as you open them.
Like right there as you open?
Yeah.
Orange.
Draw a card and deal its damage equal to its cost. So
That could be good.
Yeah, that could be.
The thing that this costs 8.
Just rip that molten giant. Son.
12 U.
20 U. Doesn't he cost 20?
Yeah, he does.
20.
I guess if you're at 30 life. Alright, see, we actually get 3,235 dust. That's how much dust we get.
Shit, yeah.
You only get 400 dust for the legendary you disenchant. That doesn't seem very good. Epic.
You only get 100 for epic. You get infinite for commons. Like.
Alright, let's disenchant, see what we want to build here. We'll go to the mage first. All cards. So we can find. We didn't get a card here? What is this? When an enemy casts a spell on a minion, summon a 1/3 as a new target.
Not bad.
That's not terrible.
Man, survive.
That's a good way to, like, you know.
There you go, Archmage Anthonitis.
I think this guy, whenever you cast a spell, put a fireball spell into your hand.
It seems
Does
awesome.
it not seem really good?
It does. Make him.
Do it. Do it.
Hey.
Do it. There he is.
Oh, so he's not foiled?
Can you make him foil?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you make him foil?
You go to golden cards, and then you go to where he is.
Oh shit. How much does it cost to make?
7. Off 3,200. It's like all of our dust.
Make it.
What?
It's too late now. You already made it not foiled. Like,
Make a foil Jiraxis. Shut up!
I want to so bad. What's some other golden cards we can make?
I feel like no. I feel like
You think King
Crush?
9-drop, 8/8 with charge.
Is that haste?
Yeah.
What's up, King Crush? Go to the K.
Get molten giant. I think we already have all the molten giants. We should get that peg or whatever. At the end of your turn, you have a 50% chance to draw a card.
That sounds awful.
Dude, he's a fisherman. I'll tell you who I really like though.
oh, so like fishermen, but not pirates. Okay.
Lore Walker
We-
Cho? What's Lore Walker Cho do? Blood Mage Thaunos?
Spell power +1, death roll, draw a card.
Yeah, but he's gonna die real fast. So.
It's okay, he draws a card.
It draws a card.
Make some Captain Greenskins. No, Sean.
We already have one. You can only have one of the legendaries, Sean. So,
Hold on, go back to Lore Walker Cho. I want to see that. Back one more.
he is.
There.
Yeah. Whenever a player casts a spell, put a copy into the other player's hand.
Sounds awful.
You think so? I think it could be good.
You're like Jiraxis.
I don't think anybody's would like be stupid enough to like power blast you whenever like you have a Lore Walker Cho out or anything.
You're like,
oh sure, thank you. But they're gonna be like, fucking cast some stupid fucking spell that we have.
Blood Knight?
All minions lose Divine Shield, gain +3/+3 for each shield loss this way. Which is there's a Paladin deck that just broke like it's based off giving like your man's Divine Shield and play that guy and making him like a bazillion.
Yeah. Become a bazillion.
Yeah.
You should make your shadow clone or whatever it was.
Like this guy's legendary, give your opponent 2 bananas. And the bananas are 1 cost, give a creature +1/+1.
That shit's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
You guys are gay.
You are.
I'm not gay, I'm
Yeah,
alright.
Who's that? Tink Master.
Yeah, transfer my minion into a 5/5 Devilsar
Or a
1/1. Yeah. Let me tell you how this or a 1/1 scroll on my 8/8 is always going to happen.
Literally every time.
Leroy Jenkins, charge, battlecry, summon 2 1/1 whelps for your opponent.
He's a 6/2.
That's hilarious. Why do we not have him?
Seems alright. Old Merc guy.
What'd you say, buddy? Dusty, yo, shit is broke. What the hell does that mean, bro? Is the stream not working? Oh shit!
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Stream broken. Okay. It's obviously not happening here, so I'm gonna have to turn this off and turn it back on, I guess.
Can they still hear us?
No, not when we turn it off. But I'm local recording too, so. Starting. Incur the wrath from disrespecting the greenskins.
Life could be a dream.
Let's see if this comes up.
That's what.
I'll never know.
I actually would like to have some Jimmy John's, to be honest with you.
Did you say
Just
Jimmy
saying.
John's?
I hear that they don't deliver here because this place is the boot docks.
This is kind of the booty. This hat's really cool. Did you just get this one? Turd. Did you just get this one?
No. That one since it was last year's hat.
I like this one.
No idea why it's green. Let me see if I change this.
Think they'll even notice it?
Do we even notice? I think they'll probably fucking notice this is green.
Captain Greenskin's pissed.
Dude, he's so mad right now.
Is that Sean?
Yeah.
4G
Uh-huh. Oh, actually,
Oh, they can hear us.
yeah, I know we can hear you. I know you can hear us, but
Oh, I didn't know.
oh.
So I guess they did notice us switch heads.
What did they?
They can hear us.
Oh. They'll never know.
I mean, they're idiots.
We're just dusty there.